Monday after school, goosebumps on the air. Trapper keepers and locker flare. LA looks styling in my hair. Super NES, Donkey Kong and then MK2. Turn on MTV, grab some Big June. Sunny D and Funyuns with the Real Life crew. Pop culture talks, Nintendo dreams, afraid of the dark and late night screams. Rock of Fire's on Nick Radio. After these messages, now back to the show. Presidents, well, Tom Petty to Morenis, Wild Stallions and G.I. Joes, Motu and Saturday Nick Game Show. Don't forget E.T. too, Camp Bonawano and then Hey Dude. Reading Rainbow, Ruxpin, Full House, and Reboot. So grab a cold drink, here's our childhood salute. Pop culture talks, Nintendo dreams, afraid of the dark and late night screams. Rock of Fire's on Nick Radio. After these messages, now back to the show. Talks, Nintendo dreams, afraid of the dark and late night screams. Rock of Fire's on Nick Radio. After these messages, now back to the show. Pop culture talks, Nintendo dreams, afraid of the dark and late night screams. Rock of Fire's on Nick Radio. After these messages, now back to the show.
Hey, Real Life crew, how you doing? It's been a minute. I'm looking forward to just chilling, hanging out with you guys. If you guys would like to join, this stream is for you guys. It's an open mic night. Just if you got any questions, we're gonna go through all the fun stuff I did today over the past couple of weeks. But yeah, coming up next on the Real Life Perspective Show, the link is pinned in the chat. So feel free to click that thing if you want to come on in and have a good time with us. And let's go.
places we have been. Barbecue to watching Nickelodeon. So come along for a real life adventure. Celebrate the 80s, 90s pop culture. It's Friday night. It's time to go live with the real life. Friends by our side, have a drink or two. Let's talk about cartoons. Here's a toast to you, the real life crew. The real life crew. Here's a toast to you.
And welcome back, guys. So, you may be asking yourself, or you may not be, where have you been, Sean? Sean, what have you been doing? Well, if you follow my Instagram, you know. If you don't know, let me enlighten you, people. So, a couple of weeks ago, 3, 4 at this point, I haven't done a live stream since I was on with the Reluctant Adult podcast. And after that, I think I had a gig. And then I had Greater Austin Comic Con. And then another gig after that. And then I went to the beach with the family. And then yesterday I had another gig. So it's just been long few weeks of just life. Just life, man. So I'm looking forward to sharing a lot of that stuff tonight with you guys. And tonight, like I said, we're just chilling. We're just taking it easy. No real topic tonight. I just want to kind of share with you what's been going on. Like I said, if you guys want to come on and pop on the live stream, the link is pinned at the top of the chat here. So just click that link and it'll take you to your cameras and all that fun stuff. But I said hi to a couple of people. Let me go ahead and highlight you guys. My buddy Ryan, not feeling so great. I hope you get well, buddy. Hope you get well soon. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you, buddy. We got Vintage Sports Flips, Mr. Keith. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Mr. John Murphy Jr., welcome to the show, sir. Always good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing, John? How are you doing? Cortland, what is going on, buddy? Up All Night, a horror anthology podcast. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Good to see you, bud. Hey, Sunflowers. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well. And Nightbot, good to see you as well. Love that haunted mask. Yes, that is a new addition. This guy right here. Wow, everything's crazy. So, yeah, that's the haunted mask. That's a new addition that I just had to have. Just had to have it. I thought it was just awesome. There's another new addition. Well, a couple new additions. I don't know. Can you guys spot what the new additions are? Let me know in the chat, and I'll be sure to highlight you. Oh man, good to see you guys. Happy you're all here. So, well, I guess you know what we can do. We can just go ahead and get into our first segment. Guys, we're talking about the top box office hits from July 26th through the 28th. Coming in at number 5, we've got Long Legs. Guys, these are the longest legs I've ever seen. And I have no idea what they're about, but I know they're long. That's all I know. Inside Out 2 coming in at number 4. Still hanging in there. Man, 7 weeks. Despicable Me 4 at number 3. Number 2, we got Twisters. That one's all right. I wouldn't mind seeing that one. Looks okay. I bet you it's fantastic in the theaters. I bet it's just awesome. And then, of course, coming in at number 1, Deadpool and Wolverine. I hear amazing things about this. I hear that it's really fun. Oh, man. Yes, sir. The shoes. Nailing the shoes. That's right, Ryan. Coming over on Twitch for the most watched games, we've got Counter-Strike coming in at number 5. League of Legends, number 4. Valorant at number 3. Number 2, we got Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 1, Just Chatting. And our movie fact of the week, my friends. Let's go with the movie fact. While filming Mrs. Doubtfire in 1993, Robin Williams improvised so much that there were PG, PG-13, R, and NC-17 rated edits of the film, which doesn't surprise me. That guy never turned off. He just never turned off. But, you know, miss him dearly. Gone too soon, that's for sure. That's your real news, guys. That's your real news. Yeah, so the shoes, I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to pull up some footage over the last few weeks just so you guys can enjoy some of the deliciousness of what I've been going through. And yeah, so those are Wolverine shoes by Bull Airs. And I had Wolverine himself, actually. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get that glare off there. Come on. So I can't get it off. Maybe like that. So Wolverine Cal Dodd actually autographed these for me. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see the post on there. And I don't know if I can ever wear those again because hey, Cortland, I have got some amazing factoid for you about Cal Dodd. Well, you know, he was the voice of Wolverine in the X-Men animated series, also in X-Men 97. But did you know he was in Goosebumps? He was Slappy the Dummy. He was Slappy the Dummy. And he also did, I didn't know this, so he spent a lot of time just hanging out there, sitting with my kids, talking to them. And he talked to them more than he talked to me. And they were asking him questions about Goosebumps, and he said, yeah, I did this and this and this. He brought up, the dude was like there for 10 minutes just hanging out with my kiddos. He brought up a little portable speaker, put on the theme song to Goosebumps, and played the song, and went through every single sound effect that he actually did. You may not know this, but he did the dog in the Goosebumps intro where it's like, row, 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 row. He did that, and he did all these little bitty weird sounds and things like that. And he also did the viewer beware, you're in for a scare, which no clue. Super talented dude. Great little fun fact there for you guys. So Cal Dodd is awesome. Really nice dude. Got to meet him. Took some pictures with him. Yes. Is the green head new? Yes, Keith. The green head is new. This is the mask from the very first television special 2-parter Goosebumps show. When I watched this when it premiered on Fox, and that's from The Haunted Mask. And there was a book, obviously Goosebumps had the book The Haunted Mask, but the very first televised episode of Goosebumps was a 2-part special, and it was The Haunted Mask. I have a lot of nostalgia for that, so there you go. That's The Haunted Mask is officially here. That's from Trick or Treat Studios, in case you're wondering. August 11th will be 10 years since Robin Williams died. Yeah. Wild, man. Very wild. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Cal Dodd is awesome. The dog barking in the theme song is the best part. That is for sure, man. That is definitely for sure. All right. It's been a long day. Andy. See Andy. Andy, what are you guys doing, man? What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to tonight, man? That looks like Keith when he thinks hard. Of course it does. Of course it looks like Keith. Oh, Andy. Andy, it's good to see you, man. If you guys are bored, hop on. Come kick it with me, man. Let's have some beers. Tonight I am drinking with my Rips and Brews tonight. I'm going to be drinking a little Red Stripe, a little Jamaican beer. That's one of my favorites. It's one of my go-tos. Cheers, everybody. I've had a long day. Woke up at 7. Hiked my hiney up with my brother to Belton, Texas, which is about an hour from here, not too far. And we went to the Belton Comic-Con. And it was pretty sick. I got a media pass, so I got to get in line with just met so many great people. And, oh yeah, nice throwback. You know what's funny? Before, everybody had to get politically correct, one of my favorite Red Stripe episode commercials was where he says, Red Stripe. For one of, you did the hooray beer, but there was this other one where he said, Red Stripe, helping us white people dance for thousands of years. Cheers, everybody. Saturday night, come on, let's get it going. Gotta kick it up here. Oh, man. So what else is going on here? Yeah, you know what? I want to show you guys what I picked up today. Hey, NBL, nothing but love. Stopping in to show the support. Salud. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you're doing well. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. So let's do this. Let's bring up the Nick Avenue cam. I'm going to... Wait. I don't want to do that because it's going to mute me. Let's do this. Haha. There we go. I've been watching a little bit of the Olympics. Andy, it's been fun, man. I'm getting old, man, because I'm really just chilling, enjoying the Olympics. It's just fun to watch, dude. I used to not really get into it, but it's just really fun. I mean, I wish, USA could be doing more, could be doing better, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, people. All right, so over here on the Nick Avenue cam, let's get some light. Now, I don't know if you guys watched my story earlier, but I said, let's get together. And I want to show you guys what all happened today. Well, so I met Billy West to start off. He is the voice of Stimpy, and he autographed this guy for me. And I also met Billy West, who also does the voice of Doug. So, I used to laugh at when I would see all these videos of people who met their heroes and they would just cry like their celebrity crushes and all that stuff. And I would get so like, oh, it's so lame. You know what? Hold on. I was thinking, what is the easiest sport we can make the Olympics team? It's got to be shooting, right? If my buddies from the Ring Rundown show up tonight, I can talk to you. Hey, Ben, come and join us over on YouTube. We're over on YouTube. I see you over there on Instagram, on the Instagrams. Come say hi over on YouTube. The Ring Rundown has a question that I'm going to be on their show. We keep getting, postponed. But one of the things is they want to ask is, do you think WWE should be qualifying in the Olympics, should be allowed? What do you guys think about that? You know what? My brother told me that too today. I had no idea he was on Howard Stern. I heard that he was on there for my brother today. Yeah, John, it was epic. And that's what I was getting at, that I normally don't get emotional, but after talking to this guy, and I was only there for like maybe 2 minutes talking to him. And when he did the voices for me right there in front of me, it was unbelievable. And I just was there's this weird nostalgic emotion that just came over me, and I didn't know what to do. I was just so in shock because I love Nickelodeon, clearly out from the Nickelodeon Avenue. And Doug and Stimpy were two of my favorite characters growing up. And to actually meet the guy to do the voices, and he did them for me, and he was just so cool. And it's just, I don't know, I can't explain it, man. But I got emotional after that. I kind of had to go chill out for a few minutes. I mean, he's also in Futurama. He's done a ton of stuff. I never watched Futurama, but it was so amazing to meet him. There's somebody else I met too. I'll show you guys. I want to pull up all that footage here in a little bit, so stick around. You don't want to miss that. I got all the raw footage that I haven't even looked at, guys. So I'm looking forward to checking it out with you guys. Definitely something where you don't have to move, Andy, since you have the speed of a slow. Oh, he's so talented. He does great voices, but is also very funny. I have no words, man. The dude was just on fire from the get-go. Really nice guy. Ren and Stimpy is one of the best cartoons of all time. You are correct, Ben. That is correct. I will not disagree with you there. It's amazing. So let me show you. So he signed the Stimpy. He signed my Doug. Okay. So those are the two autographs that I walked away from, along with a bunch of photos and stuff like that. But while I was there, check this out. Well, let's go with the non-sports packs. So I have been looking, I ran across these on the internet, and they were going for crazy amounts. So I found a couple of the Simpsons wax packs that I'm going to be. Has anybody here besides Keith? I know Keith watched it. Watch my new segment of Real Rips. Episode 1 premiered yesterday, Friday morning at 7 a.m. Did anybody here watch it? So we are gonna wait to open these on that, because these were pretty expensive. These are pretty hard to find. They're really expensive on eBay. So I had to get this because my wife loves Dolph Lundgren, and so that's for her. I picked that up for her. And then these are cool. These are Nintendo game packs, and apparently there's like top secret scratch offs. They're scratch off cards. So there's not many in there, but they're very rare. And if you look them up on eBay, they're pretty expensive. And so the guy gave me a really good deal on them. So I was really happy with that. What else did I get? Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. These are awesome. I just saw these. I've kind of stopped collecting toys at this point. I'm as you can see, I decluttered. So I'll pull up my camera here in a minute. But I just saw these things, and I don't know why. I am a sucker for old commercials and old what are they called? Freaking mascots and stuff like that. So I found, let's see if I can do them in order. Here we go. I found Snap. You're not going to Crackle. And Pop. The Kellogg's. What were they? Elves? I guess they were elves, right? So I found Snap, Crackle, and Pop. And I just had to have these guys, man. Oh yeah, Ben, I got the jacket right here sitting on my chair. I'm going to show it to you here in a second. I thought these were awesome, man. They're vintage from like the early 90s and by Kellogg's, and I just loved them, man. I like mascots and all that kind of stuff. And I know Keith, you guys did that episode where it was I don't know if you guys was mascots or something, where you had like Chester Cheetah and all those fun guys on there. So I like Snap, Crackle, and Pop. And if you haven't seen the Netflix movie Unfrosted with Jerry Seinfeld, go watch it. It's the story of Pop-Tarts. It's hilarious. So many cameos, it's not even funny. Yeah, it was kind of funny. All right, where do I leave off in this chat? That's right. It's the greatest one of all time. The first episode was awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate you supporting it, man. Yeah, go check out. I ripped my first pack of We Hate the 90s Garbage Pail Kids cards, which were hard to find and they were hella expensive. And so I had a really good time opening that first pack. But more to come, guys. Like those Simpsons and the Nintendo, man. We're just gonna rock all that stuff. It's very cool. It's very cool. Gonna have to rip some of those on ours, Andy. Garbage Pail. Yes, Garbage Pails are the bomb. They got so many different ones. Why does Ren look like Mac from Mac and Me? He does, doesn't he, JD? Look at Ren. Oh, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Ben, awesome stuff, bro. Got to show off those Wolverines in 97 jacket. Boy, finally got my Deadpool Wolverine pair. Gonna see it next week. This broken leg halted things a bit. Yeah, dude. You and your late night antics of skateboarding and playing hula hoop and Pac-Man video games. You got to be careful, man. We're not as young and spry as we used to be, my friend. Funny, but Keith was a mascot for a college team, the West. You're killing me, dude. You're killing me. All right, hold on. Hang on a second. I gotta exit this for a minute. You guys are just cracking me up, man. Yeah. So, hold on. Illumination. So yeah, Ben, if you missed it, there's the Wolverines, and here is my X-Men Letterman jacket. See if I can, dude. It's so sick. It's X-Men 97. See if I can put it on without breaking anything. Here we go. All right. How am I looking? Is it looking cool? Wearing a jacket in 100-degree weather here down here in Texas. What you guys saying? Bull Airs. Shout out Bull Airs. Check this bad boy out. It's got this really sick lining of some Wolverine. Oh, there's even an inner jacket there in your pocket there. Very nice. Very nice. It's got all of the on this side. All the X-Men listed out from the show. The main team, man. The main team. It's an awesome jacket. But it's too hot to be wearing it. So I just wanted to show that. Because Ben is up in the house. Yeah. I would have loved that original jacket, man. Because, 97 is cool and all, but I just wanted to say X-Men. That's all I want. Super cool. You got the original. Yours have the two other characters. Oh, I don't even know who's missing from the original. I didn't give a chance to see that. Very cool. Thanks, Andy. Now, so everybody spotted the Haunted Mask is the new addition. They spotted the Wolverines. Is there anything else that anybody sees that might be new? Hey, Trumpet Master 77 Barbecue. Right on, buddy. Right on, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Ah, man, this beer's delicious after a long day of just walking around, talking to people. Oh, I saw Bat City Toys there. Shout out Gino and Tony hanging out. They had a booth over there in Belton. That was really cool. Good to see them. Good to see those guys. Let's see. All right. You guys want to play some games? You guys want to play some games? Or do you guys want to see footage? Play some games or see some footage? I'm going to take a drink. You can tell me. Oh, man, that stuff goes down so good when you're thirsty. I do got something else. So, I'll do it. Do it here in a minute. Games. All right. All right. Ben says games, so let's do some games. They see some footage first. Oh. Okay, we got two votes for games. Okay, we'll get to that footage here in a second. Let's start with this. The Nick Blip game. Everybody knows this one. Let's give it a spin and see what everybody comes up with. Let's see if I can come up with anything. All right, guys. Name an animal that starts with G. Giraffe. I'm going with giraffe. See, I have an advantage because there's a 10-second delay on your end. Goose. We got Goose coming in. Gorilla. El gato. El gato. Says Trumpet. El gato. Holy moly. What else we got? Oh, Nightbot wants to say the Real Life Perspective wants to thank you all for being here and for supporting the channel. And I want to thank you very much as well. So I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, guys. I don't know if you guys had a chance to listen to that new banger song at the beginning while we were waiting for the show to start, but I am in the works of a music video for that song, and it is dedicated to the Real Life crew. So I cannot wait. Simone Biles distracted you. Oh, going with the Olympics. The question was, name an animal that starts with G, Ben. And you were the first one to say, let's play some games. Come on, Ben. Come on. Where you at? Where you at, man? Get your head in the game. Ho, ho! How about that? Just kidding. Just kidding, buddy. A Gila monster. I don't know what a Gila monster is. I have no idea. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's give it another spin. This is a fun one. Name a cartoon that starts with R. Cartoon that starts with R. Rugrats. Got it. Bam. Rugrats is the bomb. Oh, it's a desert lizard. Very venomous. See, we're learning. We're learning here. JD coming in with Rugrats as well. There you go. There you go, man. Ren and Stimpy. I don't know why I didn't even think of that one. Good job, Andy. That's the one. That's the one, buddy. Ren and Stimpy. Man, I cannot believe I met Billy West today. I'm still in awe, and I'm still on cloud 9. The fact that I got the media pass. So shout out Belton Comic-Con. So I applied for a media pass. They approved me. I got in. Like I cut the line, dude. They let me cut the line of probably I don't know, an hour wait of just waiting in line outside. Super nice people, man. It was really great. Yeah, R with cartoon. The Real Ghostbusters is a fantastic one. Hello, tripping over toys. Welcome to the Real Life Perspective Show, young man. If you would like to join the stream, and you can tell us all about your Power Ranger meetup today with Mid-T and Geek, would love to hear about it. The link is pinned in the top of the chat. So feel free if you would like to join, buddy. Always welcome. All is welcome tonight. It's open mic. The Chad coming in today. Today was fun. My brother Chad went with me today, and we had a blast. We had a really good time. It was fun. We kind of said, okay, we're in. I'll catch you later. And he went off and did his thing, and I went off and did my filming and pictures and all that fun stuff. And yeah, it was really good, man. It was nice. Rambo. I remember there was a cartoon named Rambo. I remember. Yeah, very good. Robin Hood. Maybe there might have been a cartoon Robin Hood. There might have been. I don't know. Ronky and Bullwinkle. There you go, Ben. There you go. That's definitely for real. Okay, guys, name a song that starts with the letter J. Jump around. Jump around. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. Don't get me started. Ratatouille. Nice, man. Just getting home on Wolverine finally. Gotta eat my Panda Express. Then I can join it if still rolling. Sounds good, my friend. Sounds good, buddy. You enjoy that Panda. Oh, you know who I haven't seen trumpet in a while? We haven't seen Party Panda time. It's Party Panda. That takes me back when we were just kicking it, man. Remember the Halloween special last Halloween? We had a Halloween party, and it's Party Panda time. Trumpet came on with this big panda head, and it was the funniest. Yeah, it's like, it's just, dude, go back and watch it. It's one of my earlier. Go find the Halloween special on my live stream. There was me, Trumpet. There was Real Meat Stick, and I think Gino was on there. Oh, dude. What a blast that was. That was the funnest. That was so fun, man. Good stuff. Just the Girl by the Click 5. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. I've heard of the Click 5. What's the song I know by the Click 5? It was, oh, yeah. It was Just the Girl. That was the right one. That was the one when they're the all-boys school or whatever, or the all-girls school or something. Yeah, that's good. It's a guilty pleasure. We'll say that. Jungle Love coming in there. Jam on it. It's coming in with Jingle Bells. Oh gosh, yeah, that was so much fun. Jacob's Ladder. I don't know that one. Check them out. Rick and Morty. Very good. Good stuff, guys. Dude, that was great. It's Party Panda time. Dude, you guys gotta see it, man. It is so funny. Here, you know what? Here, it's my show. I can do what I want. I can do whatever I want. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull up a quick clip from that previous live stream just so you can see the kind of crazy stuff we we got into, man. Hang on a second. Stop that. All right, I got to find it real quick. Let's do live streams. Golly, that seems like such a long time ago. It's almost coming up on a year, guys. We're in August. We're almost to freaking October. It is almost fall up in here, guys. That's wild. Isn't that wild? Time flies. Oh my gosh. So here we go. Check this out, man. Okay, skip that.
I love that clown. That clown is so creepy. Don't you understand that there's people pissed off?
Hold on.
I see,
Yeah, he is.
I see your meat, buddy.
What are you
I can
talking
see
about?
your
Nobody
meat,
walks around
man.
looking like that.
Oh my goodness. I didn't steal any of the kids' mess. One kid's going as Pennywise, and the other one is going as Chucky.
Yeah, clowns and toys, my favorite.
Meat steak. You should just grab a piece of bologna and just slap it on your face and put some.
Just like,
Be like,
it's just funny watching you. That's it, like a
real
panda.
meat stick for Hasta la Whistling.
My God, what do we have here? Oh, too funny. Oh my goodness.
It's Party Panda. Hey everybody, it's Party Panda time. Okay.
Dude, that was. Oh, hold on, I gotta hear this. This is great. It's great. Speaking of Panda Express, Party Panda time. I love it.
Man, I'll tell you, this asshole was so pissed because we were completely out of egg rolls today. Oh, well.
And then
Then I had to fire this person. They was like, "Can I go on break because I have to text my boyfriend?" And I said, "No, damn it, no." Don't you understand that there's people pissed off because they ain't got egg rolls in the line? Get back in the child line and make some more firecracker shrimp.
That's the best, man. That is the freaking best, man. I love that. That was such a fun day. Such a fun time, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was a fun Halloween. Guys. This is why we got to get more people joining up on this live stream, man. Get some people up in here and let's party, man. Because that's what it's all about. It's just relaxing and having a good time, making memories. And that was a hilarious Halloween. Beach party panda time. I love it, dude. Love it. Well, how about we do some of this? Oh, a little bit of trivia for you guys. Okay. In Tommy Boy, what type of people did Richard tell Tommy went to school for 7 years, which happened to be the same time it took Tommy to graduate college? If you know the answer, you know where to put it. What's the answer, guys? Yeah, let's do it again. It's party panda time. Ben coming in with doctor. Doctor. That is correct. Very good, everybody. That's the correct answer. In Clueless, who was the student that gave a thank you speech to the entire class after Mr. Hall announced that he had been late to class a whopping 38 times? Come on, you know that one. It's a great movie. Love Clueless. I don't care what they say. I love Clueless. All right. I got the answer for that one. Dang, Ben coming in with Travis. That is correct. The long-haired skater kid. And he gets up and does that speech about, I wasn't expecting this. Oh, awesome. Love it. How about, which famous comedian played the character Achoo in the Robin Hood Men in Tights? What character? What famous comedian played him? Come on. You guys know this one. You guys got this one. Come on. Ask me what time it is. It's Game Boy. It's Game Boy 30. Was that Dave Chappelle? Joe Coy? It is correct. Dave Chappelle is the right answer, guys. Dave Chappelle, tripping over toys coming in. That's right, guys. You got this. I want that watch. I know. I tell you what, I'll trade you one of your Bull Air shoes for it. Just one. Just give me the left one. Or give me the right one. You know, whatever you're going to trade for. Just one. Can you imagine walking around with just one shoe? Who does that? Hollywood. In the movie, there's something about Mary. Who is Mary's surprising new boyfriend? I'm guessing it's the one that pops out at the end. People missing the leg. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true. I dated a one-legged girl once. I shouldn't laugh. I mean, her name was Eileen. Yeah, so I shouldn't laugh. We got Brett Favre, Andy, King of Penance, John Murphy Jr. Yep, Brett Favre. That is correct, guys. Man, you guys are just, I love you. I just got to say, I love you, Real Life Crew. What film is about an arrogant Pittsburgh TV weatherman who finds himself in a time loop repeating the same day over and over again? I leaned over. Look at Andy. Andy. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Ben coming in with Groundhog Day. That's awesome. Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, classic movie. It's funny. You don't really go to appreciate it. I didn't look at it as a time warp movie. You know, it's funny because it just looks like just a day-to-day movie, right? Because it's just in a little town, just like Back to the Future, but present day, right? And then you go back and rewatch it, and you're like, wow, how good is this movie? This movie is really good because it's a time warp. It's a time warp in present day in a small town in, what was it? Over in, was it Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh. Golly, great movie. It is a great movie. Groundhog Day. That's correct, guys. One more. The greatest comedian of our time in that movie, Chris Elliott. Chris Elliott is fantastic. It's fantastic. Did you guys watch Schitt's Creek? Schitt's Creek is hilarious. That's a great. It was a Canadian series, and I forget what show it was. It was on Netflix for a while. I don't know if it's still on there. If you have not seen Schitt's Creek with Eugene Levy, it's got Chris Elliott, and his name is Roland Schitt, and it's SCHITT, and it's hilarious. It's about a rich family that goes bankrupt. They get the IRS takes away everything, and the only thing they have left in their will or in their money, they bought a town called Schitt's Creek just as a joke, and now they have no choice but to go live there at a ratty motel in the town. It's amazing, so good, such a good movie, such a good show. Schitt's Creek, check it out. Is that his second best movie? Ooh. What would be Bill Murray's first movie? Or Chris Elliott? Are we talking about Bill Murray still, or are we talking about Chris Elliott? Who are we talking about? Garaga. Ghostbusters is fantastic. You know, I watched Frozen Empire this week because it was on Netflix, and I saw that it was like the #1 Netflix movie ever streamed, like in a really long time, or like millions of people, or thousands, or whatever, however many. A lot of people watched it this week. It was pretty good. It wasn't bad. Wasn't the best. Wasn't the worst. Ghostbusters and What About Bob? What About Bob was such a weird movie, man. With Richard Dreyfuss from Jaws. I like that one. That was Snowplow Man from Snow Day, right? John Murphy from Snowplow Man. That's what I knew him from too. From Snow Day. That's another like underrated, just random kids like family movie, you know, that I remember watching. Yeah, What About Bob was hilarious. Silly movie. Scrooge was amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of great Bill Murray's. Caddyshack. Yeah, I thought Caddyshack was okay. I think probably Rodney Dangerfield was my favorite of Caddyshack. So ever since we were kids, my dad would always, you know, do the brr, somebody step on a duck. Yeah, that's and then still to this day he quotes, "Hey kid, when I was your age, I had to hike up 2 blocks of ice of 30 flights of stairs. So let's dance. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it." Good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Rodney Dangerfield kills it every time. Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think about here's another game for you. Here's something new. Something new. You guys are going to love this. Can you guess that movie with just one frame? Here we go. Movie number 1. What superhero movie you got here? What you got? When you get the visuals, it's a little bit easier, right? It's a little bit, but it's still fun. It's still cool. Yeah. Rodney Dangerfield is awesome. Rodney Dangerfield is amazing. All right. Ben coming in first to the key, guys. First to the key is Ben. Spider-Man. 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 Hey, Andy. JD, you drinking that bourbon over there? I see you. Hey, drink. I see you drinking with me. Cheers, brother. Spider-Man tripping over toys. Yep. Spider-Man, John Murphy Jr. with the best Mary Jane. That was a great Mary Jane. I thought Kirsten Dunst did a fantastic job. Sam Raimi movies were great. All 3 of them were really fun. Part 2, I don't know why it didn't stick with me that well, but part 3 was great because it showed Venom for the first time. Who didn't want to see Venom? What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Andy? You drinking anything? All right. JD with his bourbon. The answer, guys, would be Spider-Man. Very good. Nailed it. Some of these are easy. I'll give it to you. They're easy, but they're still fun. You know, everybody just needs... That's what my channel is about. Just, you don't have to think too much. You shouldn't have to think too much. We're here at Saturday night. We don't want to think. We just want to relax and chill. What movie character is this character from? Huh? I started watching that Gene Wilder documentary on Netflix. It was good up until after they stopped talking about Willy Wonka and Blazing Saddles. That's all I really knew from them. You know, they went back to this old stuff, and I never heard of it. Sorry, never watched it. Willy Wonka, JD coming in there. A plethora of beers. Hefe, what is a plethora? Oh, could it be, Hefe, that you were once again upset and looking to take it out on me? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, good guesses. Well, let's find out the answer. It's actually Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but good try, Keith. A for effort. That's a fancy word for you, Andy. A plethora. A plethora. Real Meat Stick, welcome to the Real Life Perspective Show, bud. That's your favorite movie? Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, we read the book in school. I remember reading the book, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and then we watched this movie afterwards because it was the only adaptation they had at the time. It was great. It was great. I always felt like I could cheat when we read books that had movies out because I would just go, instead of reading the book, I would just go home and watch the movie. Yeah. Ooh, messed up the title. Yeah, you did. You did, Keith. The movie was named after Willy Wonka, though. Okay. The schnozberries smell like schnozberries. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. You guys remember Super Troopers? When he's like he's in the back seat tripping and he's licking the window pane on the back of the cop car seat. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. I saw a show that talked about the candy company made them change the title to include Wonka in the title. Really? Are those the people that Wonka? I saw a show that talked about the candy company that made them change the title to include Wonka in the title. Like you talking about the Willy Wonka candies that you see everywhere? Everlasting gobstoppers that are just, I don't know what they are. Little candies of, they weren't really like jawbreakers because they had a little bit of sourness to them. Let's see. Okay, here's my impression. You ready? This is for you, Meat Stick. We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. Keith was Willy Wonka. He was. Come on, dude. Come on. It never fails. But you know what? I'm sorry, Keith. I don't mean to laugh, but he's making me laugh. Andy, cracking me up, bud. Yeah, they sponsored the movie. Okay, cool. Nice, man. You know what's funny? I even have a little lineup here. If I need to go take a pee-pee break or something like that, check this out. It's quick break time. Why not try a regular Wonka bar this time? I've got that saved up there if I ever need to use it. How about that? Yeah, Grandpa Joe to Charlie after drinking fizzy bubbles. Fart Charlie. He didn't say fart, Charlie. Fart. Come on. That's what he's here for. Come on, you're killing me. Yeah, you're taller than me. I'm 5'9", bud. So, I mean, if you're gonna pick on a hobbit, pick on this hobbit. Although my feet aren't that bad. My feet aren't that. I'll say this: my feet are not that hairy. I cannot start a hobbits.com, a hobbitsfeet.com. I will say that. Hey guys, are you having fun? Make sure you subscribe for good times ahead. And there's the link. Keith is 5'10" metric. Stop. Stop it. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh my goodness. Let's see. All right. Next question. Here you go. Do you know who these characters are? What movie are they from? Keith. You guys have known to weigh each other. Having fun always. Yes, sir. We are having fun, my friend. You grilling? You cook anything today, buddy? Meat Stick? All right, look at you guys coming in with some answers. John Murphy Jr. coming in with the color purple. This is guess. We got the color purple. I'm not going to highlight that Meat Stick because that's just awful. That's just awful. I'm not going to do it. I'm not falling for that again. Color purple. You guessed it. If you haven't seen the Color Purple 2023 film, watch the 1985 first. Oh, what? You had torrential rains and winds. Hey, you could do the weather thing. And that way we can check out your weather. Fact check you. All right. Next one. What action comedy movie is this from? How about that? Oh, that's Lucy Liu. We got, there you go. Here comes the weather. We got guesses coming in. Let's check this weather first. If it works. If it works. It should. He's active. He's active. There we go. Weather for Phillipsburg. Conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 73 Fahrenheit, 23 Celsius. The wind is blowing from the south at 4 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 93%. How about that? That's Real Meat Sticks forecast, guys. John Murphy Jr.'s forecast: weather in Middle Smithfield Township. Conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 71 Fahrenheit. Currently, the wind is blowing from the west-southwest at 1 mile per hour, and the current humidity is 98%. How about that? How about that? That is your local forecast, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned next for sports. All right. We had guesses of Charlie's Angels from King of Penance, and we had John Murphy coming in with Charlie Angels 2000s. The answer, people, is the 2000 Charlie's Angels. You guys are just killing it tonight, man. Oh, look at you guys. Look, you got friends. You guys are close. Meat Stick, you're always telling us you got nobody to cook for. There you go. Go cook for John. John, Meat Stick's the real deal. He knows how to grill. All right, last one. Where is this movie scene from? If you know. You got any guesses for this one? Oh, I forgot. I don't even know. Oh, okay. Okay, I know what we're doing next. No guesses? Oh, man. John Murphy. Hint. Features a young Natalie Wood. If that helps. If that helps. Yes. West Side Story. West Side Story. West Side Story. Let's see if that's correct. You guys are correct. That's the Maria scene. Sweet, man. Very good. Very good, guys. I've never seen that movie. Never seen it. So, what do you guys think? You guys want to see some footage? You guys want to see some footage from the last couple of events I was at? A little bit of spoilers for some real life adventures coming up over the next couple of months. Because we can do it. We can do it. You know what? I think I'm going to make... Oh, you know what? Besides, for the trivia, guys, this is you guys. You guys win. You guys are win. You guys are a win. All right. Footage. Let's see what we can find here. Okay. You still hanging around there, Trumpet? We're about to show some footage. Let's show some footage. All right. So, a few weeks ago, I got a media pass to see Greater Austin Comic Con. And there were some cool people there. Got to meet some cool people. Let's just see. I have not looked at any of this footage. All I've done is kind of like scoped it out. Let's see what I come up with. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's do this. How about entire screen? There we go. Share. And now let me know if there's a bad echo or anything like that, because I haven't done this in a while. All right. So here we go.
Places and meet new
How you doing?
Hi, how's it going?
Good, good. I love this thing, man. Do you mind if I take a couple of shots of it?
Sure, absolutely.
Cool,
Okay.
cool. All right. Okay, I want to mic him up and hear him for a second, too. Get my little microphone out of here.
So this is just the GoPro.
Go ahead and take a sticker, too.
Just sitting on my
I will,
back.
I will. What's
Just
it
some
like
raw
teaming up
footage
with,
here.
The voice of him, too.
First time.
Pretty epic, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I dropped my muffle.
You need a bat? Oh, I guess you have it.
Okay, ready? Hang on a second. Okay, ready? Tap to resume. There we go. Here we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
What's
Hi, I am Johnny Five.
very cool.
Hi there, I'm Johnny Five, a super smart and curious robot. I was created by Nova Robotics Corporation in 1986. I used to be a military robot, but I've come a long way since then. My inventors, Dr. Newton Crosby, PhD, and Benjamin Jarvie, brought me to life and gave me my own personality. I love learning new things, reading books, and watching old movies. I'm always excited to explore new places and meet new people. Oh, and my favorite color is blue, and my favorite number is 5.
Is that you? Is that you?
It's AI of me,
Oh.
actually.
Input.
Input.
Output. Undone, dismantle, dissect, disassemble.
Nice.
Major input.
Right there. That's the voice.
Right here.
OG voice of Johnny.
Input, input, input. Woo, woo. Guten Tag.
Awesome. Very good. Appreciate that, man. He's so cool, man.
Not individually, though. If you do it with a celebrity, then yeah.
Very cool. Might we get a photo with for socials here?
No,
for
go
him?
ahead.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah, if you don't mind, just tag me.
Absolutely. Oh, of course, of course. I'll actually, can I get an interview with you real quick? You want to
Sure,
interview
if you like.
I would love to hear about the background story behind this guy.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
So that's the guy who made
Second here.
them. That's the guy who put them together and created them.
Okay. Good. Okay, you got it on there? Cool. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, good morning, young man. How you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
So, give us a little bit of background about yourself and this bad boy over here.
Yeah, my name's Sean, and I am basically in electronics. I do a lot of electronics.
What a view, right? What a view.
And as far as Johnny Five goes, started him about 6 years ago, and he, you know,
Let me see if I can get some better shots here. Let's just, here's some shots of me just walking around. We'll get that interview. You guys will see that interview later. But here's me just chilling, walking around. Check out the Funkos with the long lines, just slowly walking. Again, this is the GoPro. The GoPro right here. I think I'm gonna put it down here in the corner when I put this on there. I think it's just gonna say something like the Skynet cam or something, something fun like that. Another clip. Like I said, I haven't looked at any of this stuff yet. I've been so busy the last few weeks. I think this is where I stopped. Yeah, I stopped and changed the batteries. Get that one out. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here you go. Here you go, guys.
You want to take a picture?
You never know which one's the right one. This is the right one. Ready? This is good. You guys ready?
We're ready to believe you.
That was great. That was a good one. We're ready to believe you. Good night, John.
Ready to believe you.
Thanks for coming in, John. Appreciate it, man. Let's see. Who else is over here?
Oh, excuse me.
Steve Gutenberg. Tried to get an interview with him. He said, I don't do interviews. I don't do interviews.
Hi, guys. I forgot to come by and see you earlier when I was filming this guy. Can I ask you a couple of questions real quick for cameras? Mind clipping that on for me right there? That way we can hear you.
Well, come on, buddy. Come on with it.
Shot there.
That was me.
All right. Well, hang on a second. Wait a second. Just hold the phone, guys. There's something going on here. I got somebody at my door.
You should never say who's there. Don't you watch scary movies?
Well, hello, Mr. Trippin' Over Toys.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Doing really well, man.
Hey, it's nice to meet you, Tyler.
Sorry, I still had the stream going on my side, so I had like this weird delay thing going on. So
Is it still there? Is it
No,
gone?
no, I have it fixed. It was
Okay.
on my-
Cool, man. Well, welcome to the Real Life Perspective Show. This is your first appearance on here, dude.
First appearance, my man, and what an intro too. I love those little knock and all the animations. It's really sharp.
Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate it. They're just templates. There's nothing bad, but it's all the sound
Still
effects.
sharp. I love it. Love the
Thanks
production.
a lot, buddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hey, so we're just checking out some footage for some of the stuff that I've been dealing with over the last couple of weeks, man. Just sharing, man. It's an open mic night, so I haven't done a live stream in a few weeks. So I just kind of wanted to. Yeah, buddy. It's been. I had some music gigs, performances and that kind of stuff, but not just chilling, having a few beers, just kind of chilling out, meeting everybody. Actually, you know what? Before we do this, I want to hear. I saw y'all's post today. You and Minty and Geek. You guys went and met. Was that today?
Yeah, it was. Met Jason Font here at our local Replay Toys. And so he came and did a stint, I guess, through Alabama and Tennessee. Kind of quick trips, but yeah, we were first in line, which, it's a local toy store. So, how much of a crowd are they going to pull out? I think we were interested to see, but dude was super nice. And because there weren't a lot of people there, he spent a lot of time talking with you. And that, it's always fun, when you meet people, regardless of what level of celebrity they are, it's like I've met several, I'm sure you have too. It's just like next, it's like you
True.
You want to try to connect with them at the person level. And some of the others are like, hey, my wife and baby's like hanging out in the car. What's going on? Let's chit chat,
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So educate everybody on the show who does not know who Jason Font is.
That's actually a really good call out. So Jason Font is, of course, an actor. He's best known for playing the Red Ranger in Power Rangers Time Force. Played the character Wes. He's done several projects outside of that, and he will also be in this Legend of the White Dragon movie, which he did actually provide some updates on that, which I don't know, how much of it has circulated, but supposedly that movie is finished. And it had to undergo like a whole lot of rewriting for how the story ends, since it was intended to be more of a continuation, or there were going to be multiple movies in it. But yeah, he's best known for Red Ranger and Power Rangers for Time Force.
That's cool. And I have heard about this White Ranger Legend. What is it called? Legend
of the White Dragon. Yeah, it was
White Dragon.
Jason David Frank's final project.
Okay.
It was, I think there's been a lot of I'm not going to say controversy, it's not the right word, but, it was something that, he was marketing at the time of his passing. And, since then they've had to undergo, Bat in the Sun is the production company that is producing the movie. And there's been a lot of delays with it. It's just as anything, we don't like waiting. So, but from what I understand, they had money pumped into the project. They had to rewrite some of the stories, since they, the story that they originally filmed didn't have a real resolution to it. So they had to kind of go back and redo some of the story and come up with an actual ending for the story. But he says it's supposedly done. So,
Okay.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. It's not a huge budget production, but sometimes those are the best ones. So
for sure. I didn't see her today. I think she was supposed to be there. Jenna Frank was supposed to be there. Jason David Frank's daughter. She was supposed to be there today, but there was a whole hall. If you've never been, I'm going to show you some of the footage here in a second. I took some drone shots as soon as we got there of the whole facility, and I'm going to show you how big this event was. And
And it's in Austin, right? You said it was in Austin.
It's just north. It's an hour north of
Okay.
Austin. It's a place called Belton, Texas,
Okay.
which is just north. It's Temple, Texas. I don't know. Anyways, it's closest to Austin for those that aren't from Texas that don't know it. But yeah, so I'm going to show you that here in a minute. Well, cool, man. I'm happy to have you.
Yeah, dude, this is cool. Yeah.
This is you're gonna
It's
have
a great opportunity to jump in, meet some folks. I mean, there's probably a lot of folks who have no idea who I am, So, yeah.
Who are you?
Well, first off, Tyler, that's my name. Tripping Over Toys is really something that I came up with recently. I do content creation and marketing in my normal day job. And, I found myself, me and my son primarily, we were taking trips all over, to either conventions or toy hunts or stores, various things. And I was like, you know what, we should start, making content out of this. And I've always been a fan of YouTube, Instagram, of the platform, and always wanted to dip my toe in it. And, it was really like just kind of by fate that it happened. And I started making content, and it's been a few months now. There's not a lot of YouTube stuff just yet. This long form content takes forever to edit, and short content's a lot easier, of course. But so I focus primarily on that. But yeah, I'm in Tennessee, in the Nashville area. So
okay, so you're close to Minty and Geek to Matt over there.
Yeah, Matt and I actually hung out today. We were at the signing together. We went to see Deadpool and Wolverine, which I have to say was I somehow managed to dodge every spoiler out there. So
nice.
It was even more special, to watch it. But
I heard great things. I hear great things about it.
It's amazing. I won't spoil anything. It still was a packed theater, which is a great sign.
Yeah, it's only the second weekend, right? I
mean, a lot of movies have that kind of peak, and then just they instantly kind of fall off, and especially at like 1:00 on a Saturday, had to take advantage of that, discounted price for the tickets.
Oh man, the early bird special, dude. Early bird. I love the early bird special.
Yeah, you got to get in on those.
Yeah, I do, for sure, man. For sure. Awesome, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I wish Matt could get up on here, man. I know he's busy, dude, too. But yeah, that's how I met you, was through Matt.
Likewise.
Geek. So yeah, man.
Coincidentally, I spent a lot of time in Austin, or used to. COVID happened, and then I didn't travel down through there. A lot of like around the Round Rock, Georgetown area,
nice.
Pflugerville, in that kind of vicinity. So
yeah. Awesome, man.
You obviously probably know what's around that area, so might give you some idea of what I do. But
I don't. There's a lot of stuff around that area. What could you do that's in that area, that around the Round Rock, Pflugerville?
Some major companies there, if you think about it. So
I don't know.
We'll discuss it offline.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool, man. Yeah. So
I don't know how much of like the personal life necessarily to get into, but
oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, no, I don't say what I personally do. I do this for fun on the side.
Absolutely.
But yeah, but if we're both into video production, if it's something to do with video production, I'm all about it. I want to hear all about it, man, because
absolutely,
that's what I love to do. I would to, I don't know. I love video production, anything to do with it. All my video content is just, I love how everybody has their own style, right?
Oh, yeah.
And art is subjective.
Yeah.
So there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's, in my opinion, when it comes to art. Like I have people come up to me all the time and they ask me, dude, I need to step up my game with my video editing. And I say, dude, you do what you want to do.
You kind of have to find like what works for you. That's what I'm learning. Like I'm in the learning phase of a lot of this stuff, and I imagine a lot of people stay in that phase. I mean, you probably should always stay in that phase, but you kind of have to find what works for you, your life, how long you've got, to do something.
Exactly. Balance.
Just having fun with it. Like even this evening, as you saw Panda Express for dinner, had to like dive into Walmart. It's right beside a Walmart, and there were several new things in the store, and so I was just like, oh yeah, content. And you just have fun. Like me and my son go out, so it's he's 14, about to be 15, and so it's a good bonding experience. So
nice. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet with the kiddos. I mean, we my kids are young. They're 10 and 7.
Oh, yeah.
So they're at a really fun age. And
dude, that's a great age.
yeah, I mean, I even make stuff offline. I don't put my kids on the internet for any reason, you know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Not a
I
bad
mean, if they're
age.
teenagers or one thing, you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
You know, my kids are still too young, in my opinion.
Yeah, same here. I'm with you on that.
But I still make them videos all the time, like they do. So they see my show and they see me doing like unboxing videos, and they say, "Well, I want to unbox right now." So right now, what I started getting into is card ripping. I really enjoy ripping like wax packs and vintage trading cards and stuff like that. Stuff from the pop culture, you know, stuff that I just
that's a very popular thing. I can't say that that I haven't sat and watched several unpackaging of various types of cards, whether it be trading cards or my favorite is like classic. When you actually do these are classic like movie cards, or pop culture cards, but like baseball cards. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, I grew up with a lot of baseball cards. That's all we had growing up, right? Yeah. And Garbage Pail Kids, and baseball cards. That was the majority of it, right? And so I find what got me back into it was my buddies Vintage Sports Flips. They started a new channel called Rips and Brews where they rip, and I noticed that they would like either rip or they would like give away all these packs and cards and things like that. And then Whatnot, I discovered Whatnot. And
dude, that's so dangerous. Oh man, Whatnot's dangerous.
So I've gotten over my Whatnot addiction. I'll say that because I've turned off notifications on my phone.
Yeah, that's it. That's key. Stop subscribing to shows.
Yeah, well, you know, so I don't get any more notifications, and I've completely stopped like buying toys because something happened recently where it just clicked in me that, dude, I think I have everything that's that because I no longer buy like new stuff unless it's like a throwback.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's new, but it's throwback.
Sure.
So what I do now is so Whatnot is it, you know, Keith can tell you.
Real. It is.
Yeah, it really is. And I can't tell you, I still got boxes sitting in my closet too. And I actually started a segment on here called Unboxed because I had so many boxes of those things to open on the live streams, right? So
it's just too easy and you can get really good deals.
You can until that you start
until you pay shipping.
Yeah, the shipping.
And then you're like, golly, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I got like $20 off for this figure, but I just paid it in shipping. So
yeah. So when I got these buddies of my guys that I went to high school with. They were a little bit older than me. They were my brother's age, right? And they do this show, the Bourbon Boys. They do this show on Whatnot, and they do sports cards. And sports cards are a huge thing. You know, they're like ripping, looking for the chase cards on all these things. And then Vintage Sports Flips also does that kind of stuff. And then I saw the Golden. Did you watch the show on Netflix? What is it called? Golden is the company, the guy who they consign a bunch of big name stuff like sports memorabilia and this whole season.
I've seen this. I'll check it out.
It's excellent. I'll find it. I got your info. I'll DM you off your line,
please.
And it's really fun, like especially season 2 because they get into like Nintendo and all this pop culture memorabilia and things like that.
Sweet. That's
awesome. It's
my
fun.
kind of show, dude.
It is great. And so I see these guys that are looking for these chase cards like Wyombe and all these different things, and I got to thinking, I'm not a big sports guy. I mean, I know a little bit. I watch the I'm from Texas. I watch the Cowboys. That's what I watch.
Yeah, I won't hate on you. It's okay.
So, but Keith will. Keith is a big. Keith is a fantastic Eagles fan, and I'm all about fun. I don't like. I'll send people I know that I know were Cowboys fans. I'll send trash talking like memes and TikToks that are trashing the Cowboys just for the fun of it because I don't
part of it, it's part of it.
Yeah, I'm a fan, but I don't care that much. I'm just like,
we have the Titans, so it's like I don't, other than 1999, we haven't had much to be proud of. So
yeah, well, didn't the Titans used to be the Oilers?
Yeah, that's true. We stole them from you. So yeah.
Yeah. I have a photo. Where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere around here. It's me and my brother when we were at 6 Flags, and they dressed us up in Cowboys football gear. and he had the Houston Oilers and I had the Cowboys.
Yeah,
And
man,
so,
that's so awesome.
yeah, back in their late 80s. It was great.
Yeah.
Great photo.
I mean, sports was huge for me as a kid, growing up, especially like sports card collecting. And it's really funny. So, and I don't know if this would be the case now because sports cards seem to go through like major ebbs and flows when it comes to like value. And I mean, there are certain staples that always remain valuable, but so like as a kid anyway, it's like I collected all these cards. I had favorite players, and of course I had as many cards of them as I could. Dan Marino is always a favorite of mine for some reason. King Griffey Jr. So I had like all these cards, and anyway, so you keep all these like beautiful shiny ones, you put them in little hard plastics and stuff, and you're like, dude, these things have got to be worth like a fortune. And I took a whole box of these what I would consider like special cards. They weren't your typical cards, right? Like good players, good looking cards. I got like $30 for them. And I was like, what is this mess? Like, I thought these things were supposed to be valuable.
Yeah.
I guess I just didn't have the right ones. And obviously, as a probably 8 to 10-year-old at the time, I had no idea what I was actually
It's turned into what comic books are. Comic books, there's a lot more pages and everything, but they're still worth the same. You know what I mean? It's crazy. True. It's crazy to see that. Like I said, I'm not the hugest, biggest sports fan, but what I got into, I said, you know what? My channel is all about pop culture. Why don't I go out and start looking for sealed pop culture cards, non-sports cards?
Yeah.
And so I've just been collecting and building them up. And now I have a whole box back here full of just random stuff, dude. And it's fantastic. I was showing off today. I went to that Belton Comic Con and I got some sweet. Did you see these earlier? I got some Simpsons wax pack cards. If you look on eBay, they're pretty stupid expensive. And then I got a Rocky 4-1 pack.
Oh, nice. Rocky.
And then there's these rare Nintendo cards, right?
Huh.
There's only like 2 or 3 of them in there, but they're scratch offs. They're scratch off cards. And supposedly you scratch off for the top secret. There's a top secret code in there from like that for the Nintendo game or something like that.
So there's an antique store here in our town that has a huge section of like old cards. And a lot of them are actually unopened. I'll next time I'm around that area, I'll go check them out. And if I see anything of interest, I'll let you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do, man.
And stuff for you. Because, I've never really met or known anyone. I had one friend who collected Garbage Pail Kids cards. He was an avid collector of them. So I would always look. I'm that kind of like guy, right? Like when I go to toy hunt and I know what my friends are looking for, I'm always looking like for them too, and be like, hey, man, I found it.
I had a buddy who he's really into Funko Pops. He is addicted to
another easy addiction. Yeah.
Completing collections, and he was one away from completing the Office collection, and it was a Dwight Schrute Chase Funko of it was the basketball one where he has his shirt off.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's got
the face shield.
It had the face shield, and I think he has his shirt off.
Amazing.
There's one with his shirt on, and there's one with the shirt off. And he finally found it, so he's completed that. So, but it's funny. Like a month later, he goes, "Oh yeah, so now I started finding these over here."
Yeah, that was going to be my exact question. Is like, now what is he collecting?
Exactly.
If a collector tells you that, oh, my collection's complete, I'm done, they're lying.
Yeah. Well, clearly you and I are from the same era, the same generation. Yeah. I collect for nostalgia. I feel like I've collected so much. I think I have everything I need. Right. So behind me used to be a whole wall of just collectibles, of just things on the shelf, Nintendo, small soldiers toys, all kinds of crazy stuff. But the Pee-wee's Playhouse, everything you could think of was back there. And I said, I got to thinking, I kept replaying my live streams because I'm always trying to critique myself. I was like, well, what can I do better? How can we make the show more interesting? And I realized, I can't even see what's going on back there half the time. So I just said, you know what? Let's turn off notifications, whatnot. Let's quit buying stuff. I think I have enough. And something just clicked in me and said, I think I'm done. But you know what I do want? I want an arcade machine. So nobody's been able to answer this. I've said, what are my newest additions to this room tonight? Well, I've got my Bull Airs Wolverine sneakers. You didn't see this earlier.
I have seen. No, I was just looking at them though off camera.
So Cal Dodd autographed these for me.
Oh,
who is
sick.
the voice of Wolverine. If you don't ever
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
there he is right there. The light's kind of kicking it, but he's
Dude, those are
right.
so awesome.
These are bull airs, man. If you've never seen, have you heard of bull airs?
My son's talked about him. Yep.
Okay.
He's a shoe guy. He's 14 and going into high school. He's good, he loves shoes.
I mean, they're stupid expensive, but they're so worth it. I got a few pairs of theirs because it's a quality product that I like believe in.
Sure.
And with me going to all these cons and everything lately, I want to look the part and I want to feel the part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These shoes do that. They
You got
really
your shoe
help.
game going on, man. Like for sure.
Yes, shoes are
I never
killer.
really put a lot of stock into the shoe game, but it's what all the cool kids do these
Well,
days.
it's the whole outfit, right? That's what I've
It
turned
is.
into.
It is,
That's what I've
yeah.
turned into, man. Like, ask me what time it is. Yeah,
What time
it's
is it?
It's
Cool.
Game Boy 30. You know.
Yeah. Good Lord, I haven't seen one of those in ages. I think I
Yeah.
commented on that actually.
Oh, did you? Oh, you saw it earlier.
Because I think I remembered seeing you with it in the picture.
Okay, right on, right on.
Well, man,
right
I don't
on.
want to hijack anything. Thanks for letting me join. I'm just saying hello to everybody.
Of course, man. Of course. Well, I'm getting to know you too. I've never met you either, man. This is the first
Same.
time I've. So, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, everybody tripping over toys, guys. So tell everybody what is it? It's at Tripping Over Toys.
Yeah,
on
at
Instagram.
Tripping Over Toys. You'll find just the big thing is no G, not tripping over toys, right? Tripping over.
Tripping.
And
Tripping
yeah,
over
tripping,
toys.
right? So there's so many different layers and meanings to it. So
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
But yeah, I mean, everybody, YouTube, Instagram, that's the primary, places I'm going to put up content. I'd love to meet everybody, get to know folks, so message me, tag me in things.
Yeah, as soon as I saw you on Minty and Geek, I was like, oh, me and this dude get along well.
Oh,
So-
yeah. And well, I mean, it's barbecue and, other stuff. I mean, it's like, that was one of the big things. We'll have to have barbecue talk one night because that was another thing. Austin and like all the way down to like Lockhart.
Nice.
those
Yeah,
areas
yeah.
changed my soul when it came to what I think of barbecue.
All right, on, man.
so-
Yeah, next time you're in town, you got to hit me up, dude. We'll go grab some good grub.
Well, hopefully
grab some
I'll
good
be actually down there for the next couple of months. So
Sweet, dude.
Gotta come down there for a little work gig. So
Very nice.
Yeah, I'll plan that out. Thanks for letting me join. And good night to everybody. Good night to yourself, man.
Oh, you leaving? You leaving already?
I'm gonna let you roll, dude. Let you do your thing. I'm gonna go see what my son's up to.
Oh.
My wife's at a concert tonight, so I've kind of got some free time.
Okay.
She's out seeing AFI and
Good old
let's see,
AFI.
hang on. Gosh, 30 Seconds to Mars. I don't know how I missed that.
No way.
But
Really?
AFI and 30 Seconds to Mars is doing a show here in Nashville tonight. And so my wife and some of her friends went out to go see the show. And so I keep getting video clips of it. And I was like, dude, I haven't heard that song in 20 years.
That's
it's super
awesome.
nostalgic for me too. I mean, I would have went, but we had a big day planned with Matt, and obviously doing the whole signing and stuff with Jason was quite great. But yeah, maybe able to actually jump back on here in just a few minutes. Just got to do the whole house check, kid check,
Okay.
dog check,
man.
all those things, and then I can hop back on here in a few. But
Sounds good, buddy. I appreciate you coming on, man. It's good to meet you, man. You're welcome back anytime, of course.
thanks,
Everybody, go
dude.
check out Tripping Over Toys
That's right.
on everything there is to trip over.
All right, man. We may see you shortly. Thanks for letting me join.
You bet, buddy. I'll see you in a little bit.
See you,
Later.
brother.
All right, guys, back to checking out some of this delicious footage. So, Meat Stick, to answer your question, this is Tim Blaney. He is the guy who did the voice of Johnny Five. Not only did he do the voice of Johnny Five, he did the voice of Frank the dog from Men in Black.
My name is Tim Blaney. I'm a puppeteer and voice actor. I did the voice of Johnny Five in both Johnny Five movies, Short Circuit movies, and I was the voice of Frank the Pup in the Men in Black movies. And I puppeteered on both on those as well. So that's why.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
I had eggs, Had some strawberries. I don't know why I'm looking at that.
That's always the icebreaker I like to throw everybody off with. What'd you?
I had a good breakfast with some orange juice.
Yeah. Some people even say like something that they voiced over, like a character or something they have for breakfast, something like that. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, what would they have? You know, that kind of thing. But what would remind me of his name?
Frank.
Frank. What would Frank have for breakfast?
Definitely bacon.
Bacon. Nice. And what's one of your favorite movie lines of all time? Any movie.
You don't like it, you can kiss my furry little butt. My favorite.
And what's a fun fact of doing something when you're on the set or in the voice studio of doing short circuit movies?
Fun fact. Well, I'd say that whenever there's a medium shot of Johnny Five interacting with Ali Sheedy, there's a bunch of puppeteers right underneath the frame that you don't see doing the arms and that fun fact is there are puppeteers just out of frame.
Awesome. Now, what do you want to say to all your fans out there? And give us either a Johnny Five line or Frank line or something we want to go out on.
I'll just say stay curious because we all need input. More input.
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate your time, sir. Can I snag a microphone from you?
Oh, sure.
Can I grab a photo with
Nice, dude. Tim Blaney was really great. What is this?
Oh, catering and things like that. Y'all are handing on the grill.
Here's me just chilling in the elevator, looks like. We'll do some bonus footage of this stuff. These are the catering crew, the people that are handling all the food for all the talent. Oh, here we go. I got back in here because Jenny Kwan, she's right here. She was in Avatar, the voice actress, but she's also from California Dreams.
MJ, we got somebody to take over photo op specifically. Okay. Where are they? Say again? Are they here tomorrow?
I posted this photo on Instagram in the post.
Where are we at? Come on, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. California Dreams.
Here we are on the second floor, running around the HEB Center. It's pretty cool. Just some raw footage here, man. I thought you guys maybe might enjoy this. If you don't enjoy it, let me know.
Hey, look, it says it right here.
Yeah, Weird Al was over here. They were so busy with him that I did not get a chance to meet him, unfortunately. I did get a shot of him. He came out to check out his own. Like, here's the line for Weird Al. Weird Al has his own pinball machine, right? And it's right at the end of this hallway. And he came out and took a picture with it. And I got some video footage of it. And that was about as close as I got to meeting Weird Al.
Give me a wave, security. Woo, what's up, bud? Hey guys, give me a wave right here. Give me where's my cosplayers right here? Give me a wave. All right. Yeah. All right. Can I squish your roof? Excuse me.
I think they said they had a picture of something, or maybe to see. I was told much earlier in the day.
Thought they were asking for a picture of me, but they wanted a picture of themselves. Oh, you know what? I will say this. This was the first time I ever got called out from a fan. Somebody came up to me and said, "Are you the Real Life Perspective Show?" I said, "Yes, I am." I was so shocked. It was the first time it ever happened to me. I was so thrilled and honored that somebody recognized me. It was really cool. His name is Chris. Chris, cool dude, man. Cool dude. He was wearing a Double Dare outfit. It's in one of the posts if you go back and look. Check out the dude in the Double Dare outfit.
Excuse me?
Awesome dude. Really cool to see that and for that to happen. So real.
The panel is tomorrow, I believe.
Excuse me?
Yeah, this is a Weird Al pinball machine. Yeah, I was Keith, man. So this is a Ghostbuster dude. I'm in contact with him. He has an actual Ecto-1 mobile. I'm gonna try to. try to get him. He's interested in collabing on a video like I did with the DeLorean episode. I know you saw that one, Keith. He wants to do a video together, which is I'm super pumped about that. So yeah, we'll have one of a DeLorean. We'll get the Ecto 1 too. How sweet is that? This is also on the second floor of the Kid Zone. They had a bunch of kid activities, things for them to do. Cosplayers up in here. So there's a Star Wars guy up here. Oh yeah, Keith, I wish you'd hop on because I wanted to hear about your. Hang on, where'd you go? All right, I had 2 viewers ask to take selfies with me at the National Sports Show. Never expected that. I know you told me you've been recognized for your voice and things like that before. I wanted to hear about how that went, the National Sports Show. I missed y'all's live stream this Wednesday. I got super slammed doing family stuff, and the AC broke on me over the last 2 weeks, and so we were shopping around for that. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, but I wanted to hear about that, man, and see how that went. I hope it went well. Okay, this dude over here had the best time. So I got it here, but I also got it, the Sand People guy over here. I got it on the GoPro here, but I also had him redo it for the actual good camera.
Of all the Star Wars creatures in the universe, the Sand People always freaked me out as a kid. That was awesome, bro. That was like perfect timing, dude. Hang on a second. Hang on.
And so I had to recreate it with my camera. It was.
I got a good shot of that.
It was too good.
Okay, hang on. Hold on to that mic. Well, yeah, hold on to that mic. Let me just clip. Let me. Okay. Because my buttons are in this one. Okay, right on, right on. Yeah. Man, I gotta tell you, out of all the Star Wars creatures, the Sand People scared me the most as a child. Dude, that was great.
I love it, man.
Good timing,
It was
man.
awesome.
Good timing, dude. I love it, dude. Have a great day. Me too. I appreciate you. Actually, can I get a photo with you? Oh, yeah. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. You want to take it with you guys?
That'd be great.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, ready?
All good, buddy. All good.
1, 2, 3.
Well, thanks for hanging out at least.
1, 2, 3, and then a couple like this for the giggles. 1, 2, 3.
Strong
2,
selling, but
3.
exciting.
Check those
You
out.
had
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome, man. Welcome.
Thank you.
You had a huge booth, dude. I'm sure you were slammed nonstop. Your booth looked fantastic. It was awesome.
Hold on. You look awesome.
Thank you.
It's funny. I've been going to so many of these lately. I see so many of the same people.
It's so good. So good. Oh, man.
So they just paid it.
Right. You know, you wouldn't be in the situation you were in, right? Oh, man.
So they just.
So that's Greedo. There he is.
I don't know why Greedo's just the funniest looking character, bro. It's so good. So good. Oh,
So he says, yeah.
So good. So good.
Check us out. So this guy here in the trench coat, I have seen him at the last 3 Comic-Cons that I've been to. This guy right here. I have seen him at the last 3 Comic-Cons. It's wild, man. It's just crazy seeing the same people. And a lot of the same vendors, too. I see a lot of the same vendors.
I don't know why Greedo's just the funniest looking character, bro. It's so good. So good. Oh, man.
So they just paid it.
Right. You know, you wouldn't be in the situation you were in, right?
Talking about Han Solo. So again, this is the second floor up here. Pretty cool. Who else is up here?
So red lights are
These are.
I do
This
it
is
on
the.
side if you guys ever need help.
This is the whatchamacallit, the photo op area. And these people were so nice that they took my picture for me, and they're like professional lighting and all that good stuff, just so I can have a good greater common. And I wanted to do an interview with
super
him.
excited to meet Weird Al. I'm just,
Cool. Yeah, he's gonna be here. Is he gonna come over here eventually?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Who are you guys meeting here? Excited to meet here today?
Oh, Weird Al.
Weird Al.
Number one.
Weird Al for sure.
Number one.
Yeah.
We every week we drive an hour to get to church, and we sing Albuquerque and Hardware Store with each other, and it's basically the whole reason we're married. So.
So you're gonna thank Weird Al. Say, hey, we want to thank you for
absolutely
solidifying our marriage. That's what brought you brought us together.
Exactly. Yep.
Yes.
Now, maybe he'll make a song about you guys now.
If
you know
that
what I mean?
happened, I would actually pass out. I don't even care he's making fun of me. Please make fun of me. Roast me endlessly.
Very good guy.
Some really nice people there, man. Oh, this guy had to,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's really funny. His ex-wife hated Albuquerque, and now they're divorced.
That's not why, but it's true.
It's 100% why.
and then you always got the one guy who's got to cross the line, right? Oh, here I was waiting because Weird Al was right in this room over here, and the guy who was running the show had just walked in there, and I was waiting for him to come out to say, "Oh, hey, come on in and meet Weird Al," but it never happened.
Now give me a line or something.
Well, I attend Juilliard. I'm a graduate of Harvard Business School. I travel quite extensively. I looked at the Black Plague at 3 times during that. I've seen the Exorcist about 167 times. Keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention I keep talking to a dead guy. Now, what do you think? Do you think I'm qualified?
Nailed it.
That dude nailed the Beetlejuice. Nailed the Beetlejuice. Oh, this girl was really fun. She was nice.
Hello.
Hi. Here. You know what? Here, let's do an interview. Here. Do you mind?
I don't know the show she's from.
I'm harmless. I promise you.
Blake.
Just hold on. You're talking to her,
Belladonna.
Okay.
He's legit. Yeah. What's up?
Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, young lady. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing good. So, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
Starbucks reduced fat turkey sandwich.
Right on, right on. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Just, what are you most known for?
I'm known for doing the voice of Blake Belladonna and Ruby, and I recently became Black Swan in Honkai Star Rail.
Cool. What is one of your favorite?
Again, remember, this is like the B-roll. This is the GoPro. So it's not going to be... I have the secondary camera over there for like the full-on for the episode here. This is kind of like just a little bit of fun teaser kind of thing. If you guys want to see the real footage, let's check it out. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull up some of the Osmo footage. Who do you guys want to meet first? So this guy was cool. He was the guy who ran the show. Really nice dude, Vo. This was the guy who made Johnny 5. This was the interview I did with him. What is this?
Here you go. Good. Wow. So that is Cal.
Yes.
How old was he there?
So that's Cal Dodd.
Some
Working for Cal Dodd. That was a shirt that she made for him.
What was Circus about?
So Cal was a ringmaster, and then there was a female ringmaster. They did solo songs, duet songs, and then they had circus acts as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you mind being on camera? Nope, not for you.
Donna didn't want to be on camera. She did not want to be on camera. Here's Cal Dodd. Look, you can just see the quality difference. Here's the Johnny 5. Oh my gosh. Super peaked out. I think I put it a little too close to this.
Hi, I am Johnny 5.
There was a speaker down behind him.
Hi there, I'm Johnny 5, a super smart and curious robot. I was created by Nova Robotics Corporation in 1986. I used to be a military robot called Saint, but I've come a long way since then. My inventors, Dr. Newton Crosby, PhD, and Benjamin Jarvie, brought me to life and gave me my own personality. I love learning new things, reading books, and watching old movies. I'm always excited to explore new places and meet new people. Oh, and my favorite color is blue, and my favorite number is 5.
That's cool. Actually, it doesn't sound too bad. I thought it was good.
Input. Apart, undone, dismantle, dissect, disassemble.
Oh.
Major input. Better wait here. I'll be right back after these words. Input, input, input. Woo! Guten Tag.
That's awesome, man. Here's Cal Dodd. Okay. I shouldn't be spoiling this, but because you guys are still here and hanging out with me, I'm going to show you my Cal Dodd clip.
Well, good morning, sir. How you doing today?
I'm not badly at all. You?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Mr. Cal, what'd you have for breakfast this morning?
Wheaties.
Wheaties. Nice.
And I'm not lying. I did.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
From the age of 6, as soon as we came over from Ireland, I fell in love with Wheaties, and I've eaten it ever since. Except in Canada, we can't get it anymore.
Oh.
That stopped about 40 years ago.
What was their slogan? I forget.
Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah, Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah.
That's it. I still go back to the old. Who was in SNL? Who did the chocolate-covered donuts? John Belushi. When he was doing the track, he was doing the Olympic thing.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, what I like to do prepare for my Olympic runs is chocolate-covered donuts." It was just a cereal box. And he was smoking. Oh,
yeah.
Good stuff, man. Well, so what's one of your favorite movie lines of all time?
Favorite
movie lines?
Movie?
Yeah.
Like what movie?
Movie line.
Like one movie. He's such an old grump.
I'm not a big movie dude.
Okay.
I don't have any. No, I don't. Oh yeah, no. One of my favorite movie lines is Jack Nicholson in Terms of Endearment, when he says to what's her name after she spies him checking out 2 young girls at the next table and they're on their first date. Jack Nicholson with his next door neighbor. He's what do you call it? They go in outer space. He's an astronaut. Do you remember the movie?
Nope.
Anyway, so he's dating, what's her name? He asked her out for a meal. So she's, his age, but he's checking out these chicks, and she comes back. She said, "I think that's disgusting." And he said, "What's this?" I said, "You're checking out that other table with women, and you're on a date with me. That's disgusting." And he just turns right. He just turns around and looks at her and says, "Aurora, I think we're gonna have to get drunk." And she says, "Why, to break the ice?" He said, "Oh no, to kill the bug up your ass." That's one of my favorite movie lines.
Well, I grew up with all especially like Goosebumps, Slappy, and obviously Wolverine. What's one of the most voices you get asked or requested to do?
One of the most what?
Requested voices you get asked to do the most of. Is it Wolverine or Slappy or?
Oh, Wolverine for sure.
For sure?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you want to give a shout out to any of your fans, of your X-Men fans, Slappy fans, anything you want to say to them?
Just keep on being fans, keep on keeping on, and I'll be in San Diego next Tuesday for a week.
Nice.
Doing the Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con.
Awesome.
And also to see the premiere of Deadpool and Wolverine.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I wanted to show you my shoes. Is there?
Your shoes?
Yeah.
Now I wish I'd worn my shoes, and I brought them with me. Oh no, I didn't. I have Wolverine shoes.
Okay.
They're very cool.
Is there any way I could snap a photo with you real quick? Because I wanted to show you the shoes.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I get a picture with you real quick? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you want to?
That's about it. It's a little awkward. It was a little awkward, but I'll edit it to where it doesn't look so bad. What is this? Oh, this is cool. It has these dinosaurs here. This will make for great B-roll. Actually, animatronic dinosaurs that I'll show you here in a second. These are really cool. This is a lot of fun. This was a really fun show to be a part of. Who's this? So this is
Just do your thing. Hey.
Pete Capella.
Hey, I am doing great. I'm here at Greater Austin Comic Con, just having fun.
What are you doing today?
What am I doing today? Well, my name's Pete Capella. I'm voice of Silver the Hedgehog, and I'm just having a great time, fighting for the future.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
That's a great question. Myself and Silver were both plant-based, so we had some oatmeal with some great toppings on there.
Awesome. And give me one of your favorite lines of all time, whether it be movie, TV show, cartoon, anything.
Oh, that's a great question. Okay, so my favorite movie of all time is Labyrinth. So I'll do Silver getting out of David Bowie's spell, and he would say, "You have no power over me."
He's a funny. He might come on my show pretty soon here in September.
Yeah, so good. Never go that way.
Come inside.
Have a cup of tea.
Isn't that guy great?
Yeah, it's the best.
What's the number? What's like the most requested voice you get asked to do?
It's always Silver doing his. So there's a meme that came out because there's a glitch in the game where over and over again, when Sonic is fighting Silver, he says, "It's no use. It's no use," over and over and over again. So that is the number one requested line.
What's one of your favorite things to do? Like, it doesn't have to be one of your characters. What's one of your favorite impersonations?
I like a Nicholson impersonation. So like I love the '89 Batman. So winged freak terrorizes city. Wait till they get a load of me.
He's a cool dude, man. I can tell he and I are gonna get along well if I can get a chance to. Oh, here was the one of the panels. This is what the panels look like.
They kind of run together now because actually they let me change the character because when I got over there they showed me.
That's Don Gibb from Revenge of the Nerds.
And then I just
the big jock.
The one that I just did. I go, if you read from the paper, it's not going to sound like the script, because they write it for somebody else. They don't write for you. So whenever I do something, I try to change things. I always try to give the character heart. You know what I mean? Not just like Ogre. In the script, he was like, "Okay, let's kill Nerd." You know what? You're basic football player type in Hollywood. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to make him confused. And I actually had this thought. I thought, if I do it the right way, they're going to have me back. In the second one, they're going to make me a nerd. And they did. I was like, yay, me! Well, like one of the first things I ever planned that worked out, marriages, no, everything else. But you know what I mean? The rest of my life, when it comes to movies, I'm very fortunate, How are you? So pretty. You're so pretty, my goodness. Will you wait for me? I'll probably be dead by the time you're older, but you could push my wheelchair. I love you, honey. You're so cute.
Yeah, that wasn't weird at all. Yeah.
2-1. Now I gotta.
This dude was sweet, dude. He had a sweet.
2-1. Give me a pose. Yeah.
Look at that.
There you go.
That expand. That wingspan, man. How cool was that, man? That's awesome. Here's Tim Blaney. We saw that earlier. We saw that already. That was good enough audio. Who we got here? What is this? That's Sean Weiss from the Mighty Ducks. Goldberg. Sean Weiss, is that his name? Some more cosplayers.
3, 2, 1, coming in. Yeah, give me a pose there. Nice.
Let's see. Oh, here it is.
Man, I gotta tell you, out of all the Star Wars creatures, the Sand People scared me the most as a child.
Oh, the speaker wasn't near the microphone. Bummer. Oh, here's Weird Al. Weird Al. Check him out. That's the pinball machine of Weird Al right there.
Give me just a quick second.
They were asking him if he wanted one. He said, "Oh, I have one at home already." So that was as close as I got to meeting Weird Al. Kind of neat. Pretty cool. What else? What else you guys want to see? Sonic. I'm videoing, so whatever you want to do. Run, Sonic, run. There you go. Well, just kind of give me a. There you go. He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't feeling it. He's like, I don't want to be in this suit. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. You just tell I didn't want to do it. Man, is that my audio or is that hold on?
Is the disabled.
I was peeking out. Man, that's too bad. Okay, so here's an overview of how big the event was inside. It was all down here in the middle of the... I think I have a better view of it somewhere down here. Yeah, there you go. Just a bunch of chairs. Hang on. Yeah. All the celebrities over there to the left. And all the vendors and everything in the middle. So that's HEB, Greater Austin Comic Con. Cool stuff. Really fun time. So, who wants to see what I did today? Let me show you what I did today. And I got to tell you, I have never been starstruck. And this dude's just a voice actor, right? But I could not believe how blown away I was. Like, wow. I was so stoked. Let me just show you. I was able to get the drone up as soon as I got there, right before we went inside. Just to show you how big this place is. Let's see. Hit on back. There you go. Look, here's the line. Look, here's where they get in. They start here. They go all the way back here. It doesn't look that long, but by the time we finally started walking, the line was way over here. Way over here. It doesn't seem like much, but it was a long, long line. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And so they had celebrities and booths in this building, and in this building, and in this building. So this building was like the size of the HEB Center. A lot of people down in the, like in the middle, like you just saw in that last shot. That's how the HEB Center is about this big. All these other ones were filled. This one back here, 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 all filled with vendors. And there were so many, I didn't even get to all of them. I mean, there was so much there. So much I didn't get to, I forget which halls I missed, but I maybe got, I know I got to this one. I got to A, and then I got to this main one. This was a pretty big one. And then maybe I got to one other one. But it was so packed and so busy. It didn't seem like that much. And then I was like, okay, well, let's get some while we're here. Let's go to the highway and get some scenic shots. Because this will be good introduction, establishing shots for whenever I do the episode where I say stuff like, oh, well, today we're hitting the road and we're going to Belton, Texas, where we're going to the Belton City Comic-Con, Belton Comic-Con. And so I always just like getting some aerial shots of that stuff. Who doesn't like drone shots? Drone shots are fun. Do you like drone shots? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Who's out there lurking? Check out these drone shots. So this is technically Belton, but this area of Belton, there's really not a lot of city. So it's just going to kind of look like we're driving to the country. I'm going to say, okay, today we're on our way to Belton. And looks like there's nothing here. You know, there was a spot over here I tried to get to where on the other side to the right of the facility, there was a water tower further out, and I tried to get to it, but my drone just would not reach. It was just too far to reach. But who doesn't like some drone footage? It's just fun. Look at that. Oh, I missed it. Here you go. Yeah, so there's the tower out there I tried to get to that kind of looked like more of the quote unquote city. It just didn't happen. But here's the facility again coming in. All these people camped out. There's an RV park right here. So I wonder how many of these people walked to this event today. This is still fresh, so I'm still like pumped about this thing. Look at that line. Look, it spreads around here, there, and then look to the right. Boom, all the way down. It's ridiculous. All those people. It was pretty busy. I will say that. It was packed. All right, we don't have to watch the whole thing. But what is this? This is my intro. Guys, it's Saturday, August 3rd. We are headed to the Belton Expo Comic Con. We're going to see who we can meet today and see what fun adventures lie ahead. Say hi, Cadillac.
Hello, Cadillac.
He said it. He said it, guys. All right. We'll see you guys later. Why am I waddling all weird? It's weird. Yeah, they had these cool cars sitting out front. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe was there. What is this one? Marvel? Oh, it's Ninja Turtles. It's pretty cool. I'll put these ones in slow-mo. Ninja Code. And then this one was a... So this kind of shows you how much video production goes into my episodes that I make for you guys. I take all this footage, and half the time I won't use 50% of it, you know. But it's important to take as much footage. Here's a tip for video production if you're going to do it. I do have the GoPro slapped on there. This is, you know, it's when I start walking around or whatever. It's just random stuff, but it's good to have that. But here, I'm just kind of showing you when I piece it all together. This is one of the things I do. I take as much footage as I want. You can see there's a ton here. Look at this stuff. I mean, there's how many clips here? There's 89 clips. Oh, never mind. That's not that bad. This one starts at 65. Okay, so the first person I met. Oh, here's some people chilling out here. Hey, Ash, you gonna be able to catch the Flash? Little dad joke there. Ready? Yeah,
so I could be right here and everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, my microphone wouldn't work. It wasn't working on this one.
Hey,
I think it is. Hey, so Rob,
I sound like a grindcore singer.
Awesome. Hey, Robbie, thanks for being here. How's the event treating you so far?
So far, so good. It's
cool.
Beautiful. I love these things.
Yeah.
Like, cons to me are what America should be, because there is no one here that can point at any other person and go, "You're weird." You know what I mean? Under this roof, we are all one. And I think that's really, really cool.
I agree too.
Yeah.
Hey, so what was your inspiration for the voice of Michelangelo?
Kurt Yaney.
Kurt Yaney.
Kurt
okay.
Yaney. Kurt Yaney, when I was in 10th grade, was this dude, and I say the word dude because, you know, I'm from the San Fernando Valley in Los Angeles.
Okay.
In the Los Angeles area. And it's the home of surf speak. It's where, you know, Frank Zappa had the Valley Girl. Like, by the time Frank Zappa does the Valley Girl song, we were all already talking that way, whether we were serious or making fun of someone else. But there were a lot of people walking around the valley talking to each other like this. So Kurt, when I was in 10th grade, was this surfer guy who, you know, school starts at 8. He was up at 4. His parents lived within, you know, 10 or 15 minutes of the beach. He would get in his car, he'd go to the beach at like 5 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
And he'd surf for 2 hours. And then he would show up at school, and I'd be like, Kurt, what's going on? I'd be like, dude, everything's great. You know. So
Okay.
And so when it was like, so basically, in the same way that everyone's Christopher Walken is basically Jay Moore's Christopher Walken.
Okay.
My Michelangelo is basically Kurt Yaney.
Awesome. Very good. That's a great story, man. Great story.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know where Kurt is today, but thank you.
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kurt. Shout out, Kurt. Okay, now go out on your favorite Michelangelo line.
Oh, favorite oh, he who digs the shell must pay.
Awesome.
It's from 3. No one likes 3.
I can't answer.
He's a cool dude, man. Robbie. Cool dude, man. Really cool dude. All right. So, next clip. So that was Robbie. He was the first guy. Okay. This was the guy I was just starstruck from because man, I got to tell you, this guy, I had no idea how emotional I was going to get because this was my childhood. I met Billy West, right? Billy West, really cool dude. Really cool dude. But you know what? Before I show you this clip, I just got to tell you, it was super surreal, right? Super surreal. But hang on, I'm just going to tease you a little bit because we got somebody at the door.
You should never say who's there. Don't you watch scary movies?
What's up, man? We got the Ring Rundown up in the house.
What's going on, Sean? How you holding up tonight, man?
Oh, we're doing good, man. We're about 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 5, drink number 5. So we're rocking and rolling, man. Just unwinding from the weekend.
Yeah, I just finished finished watching SummerSlam was on tonight. So
sweet,
yeah.
Dude.
So I had to report on that, or had to jot all the notes down so we could get a little cover on it on our next show next week.
Oh, so it's like a legit New Age SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're still doing that. That's cool, man. I don't really keep up with New Age wrestling.
That's all good.
But because I go to Peacock and I go watch the old stuff, and I see on there SummerSlam, the OG WWF in the 80s, SummerSlam is on there, dude. And I'm just like, oh, I gotta watch that. But right now, we'll talk about all this on your show, man. I'm excited. I'm sorry we keep getting,
Hey, life happens, other things come up. So hey, that was dope, man. What you said, you got a media pass to go for Bell County Comic Con today?
Yeah,
How'd that
dude.
go?
Dude, I'm showing footage from it right now. You want to see some?
Oh, yeah, man.
So I showed this. Here's like my drone shot right out of the gate. Right as soon as we got there, we showed up about 30 minutes before. So this is Bell. You're going there tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we'll be going there. Me and the wife will be heading there tomorrow.
Me
So
and
the wife will be heading there tomorrow.
Nice.
So
Hey, okay. And you'll appreciate this. You and I are around the same age. So yeah, here's the Bell County. It is huge, man. It is ridiculous. Like I didn't even get to all the halls because I was there focused on getting content, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I spent a lot of the time in line waiting to talk to a few of the celebrities. I got 3 fantastic interviews. of Robbie Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles, and then I got Billy West. That's the one I was just talking about that I just got. I didn't get teary-eyed or anything like that, but I got like a nostalgic, emotional burst of emotions after I talked to dude.
Right.
But just showing you here how huge it is. They have something in every building.
They
got one here.
Me and the wife, we went 2 years ago. 2 years ago, Judith and Brian came the first time, and that was our first time there. It's just huge in there. So
nice. So it's not your first rodeo. And those of you that don't know, the Bell County Expo is a rodeo soon. So that's the joke. That's the joke there. But yeah, I was just showing some of the. So this will be like what, your second time
this will
going?
be our second time. Yeah, this will be our second time.
Nice, man. So yeah, here's a little drone shot of it real quick. And then I did the interview. Here's some exterior shots of like there was a car show, quote unquote, out front here. There's like a few cars parked out front. They got some themed on it. But the first person I talked to was Robbie.
Ready?
What's the name?
Robbie Wrist.
Robbie Wrist.
Robbie Wrist.
Yeah.
That's gonna sound fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey. So Rob,
I sound like a grindcore singer.
And so I just played that clip already, but it was fun. He talked about the story because I just asked him about what was the origin story of how the inspiration of how he came up with the voice for Michelangelo. And but he didn't do the voice for the cartoon though, right?
No.
Okay,
no,
I didn't think so.
That was. I can't think of it right now. But I've got a few years ago, a couple years ago, down in New Braunfels, they brought in all the original four turtle voice actors. Cam Clark, Barry Gordon, Rob Polk, and Michelangelo's name is escaping my name right now. I don't know why. But I got a reissue turtle signed.
Nice, man. And Kevin was there. Kevin Eastman was there. He is there.
That's who we're going. We're going to see tomorrow.
His line is stupid. His line is stupid long. So I would say head to him first.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Did you guys get the VIP access or anything like that?
No.
So the only thing VIP is they get an hour early, right? And I know that. Like they told me that some of the media people got in there, and I ran into some people that had the VIP. They said, "Well, they were letting media in early too." I'm going, I wish they would have told me that. I would have been there at 9. Would have been there at 9.
Right.
But go ahead.
I was gonna say my wife, she's got a heat intolerance condition where she can't be out in the sun too long, or else she runs risk of passing out.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna try to get in there as early as possible, so that way we're not stuck out. But I called to see if we could do maybe like a VIP upgrade or anything. Nope, all the VIP stuff sold out.
Yeah, let me show you real quick. That was me dropping the drone. I will show, but this was Saturday. Maybe Sunday's a little bit more chill, right?
That's what I'm thinking. Is today everybody's trying to get the first day stuff. Today everybody's trying to get the first day stuff. So it's going to be bigger.
Let me show you the line here, man. Here's the line. There's 2 lines. I don't know why somebody tried to start a line on this side, but they tried to start this little bottleneck thing that stopped here. And the line started there, and it went all the way down.
Oh yeah,
all the way down and around.
Oh, yeah, I heard it wrapped around.
All the way down. It was nuts. Actually, you know what? I think it even continued on past here because there was 2 different lines. Let me see if I can get to the backside of it. There's that line, and then where am I at? On this backside over here. So yeah, here it is. So the line I was in was to get into over here, right to the left. Can you see my mouse? I was in line for that, and we walked around the corner because I didn't want to be that D-bag. I was like, "Oh, I got a media pass." And we walked literally, the line was, by the time I stopped the drone, the line was way over here, all the way backed up over here. Right. So we went and got in line back here, and then a couple of volunteers walked by, and they said, I said, hey, what do you know I was like, maybe I will be that D-bag. And I said, hey, do you know what story is with Media Badges? He goes, come with me. So we just walked all the way to the front, cut in front of everybody, and they just let us right in. And they got me my media badges and everything. And we just cut through everybody. It was so awesome. I was so happy and so very lucky to be able to have that perk. So that was very nice. That was very cool to be able to have that.
So when you applied for your media pass, did you do it through BCCC or through the Cadence Event Center?
I guess it was. I just went through whatever it was on the website, the Bell County website, and I just filled it out there. But then the Cadence, I guess the Leap, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I got an email back from Leap Convention Center. And they're the ones who gave me the approval. But then I had to go back onto Instagram and message Instagram Bell County to get more details. I'll just say that. So it was kind of a bounce around a little bit.
Well, the reason why I asked is because NWA TNA Wrestling is doing 2 shows down in San Antonio in September. And us trying to boost our views for our wrestling podcast, me and my co-host. This wild idea popped in my head. Let's try to get media passes or something like that, you know? So I was just trying to figure out which route to go through and trying to get that set up. So that's why I figured I'd ask.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know Great Austin Comic Con was the same deal. It was all the same convention people for the tickets. That it was I noticed it was the same Leap convention, whatever the company was, for Greater Austin Comic Con and Bell County. So they're connected somehow through the same ticket people. So I submitted my application to both of them, and I was fortunate enough to get both of them. Greater Austin Comic Con was a little more disorganized. They didn't message me until 11:30 the night before the event and say, oh, by the way, sorry for the delay. You can just meet us at the back dock. You're approved. And so these guys were a little more, they were more organized, a little bit more, because if I would have known, I could have got there at 9 and cut the line and gone and met Kevin Eastman. I've got a Ninja Turtles animation cell from the cartoon sitting back there. I wanted him to autograph. But
were you able to or no?
No, because the line. So for one, it's bulky. It's like this big, right? Okay. It's framed. It's not framed. It's like it's in a hard frame, like a cardboard frame, if that makes sense. So it's real bulky, and then it's got a plastic wrapping on it, and it just would have been a pain to carry around all day with my camera. So I've got a GoPro on my backpack, and I also got my little handy cam thing that I run around with. It just would have been a pain in the butt. And then just stand in line. His line was really long. But
I can imagine.
There's a VIP line, which everybody gets to cut. Everybody just cuts in line. So I started off like, again, I was feeling guilty. You know, I was like, oh, I don't want to be that guy. So I just stood in the regular line. And then the regular line wouldn't move because people would keep jumping in the VIP line. You know, VIPs would keep coming and they just kept cutting everybody and they wouldn't even touch anybody. I'm going, and I slipped. And so I would just like slip over to the VIP, and you got that media pass. And so they're just like, oh, yeah, come on up, you know. So they give you this really nice special treatment. And I'm very fortunate. So shout out to Bell County. Shout out to Greater Austin Comic Con for hooking me up with that. I got some really great footage. Everybody was really cool. It was really nice to meet everybody. I will say this. I've never had this kind of experience at one of these things. But what I was about to show right when you came a knocking was my Billy West clip.
Yeah, we picked up a Quail Man Funko Pop today. So
dope, dude. I'm gonna show you this here. I'm gonna show you this real quick while I got you. Okay. There he is.
Nice.
And then he does a little action pose. I swear that's a string. That's not something else. It's a string there. But yeah, it's a sweet little Quill Man thing. And
digging the Goosebumps haunted mask back there.
You like that? I just got that in this week, man. This is you haven't seen my beard cam, my Nick Avenue cam. I just took it down because it's like no, it's getting kind of quiet. I had like a secondary camera up earlier. It's where I could show off things if I do like wax pack rips for my cars and things like that. I went ahead and took it down or whatever.
I've seen you use your other cam on your past shows.
Nice, man. So you've seen it. So yeah, that's a new addition. That, and then I got my Wolverines up here. Did you see my post with Cal Dodd? Cal Dodd signed the back of the shoe.
Nice.
Yeah, so Wolverine signed it, who is also, but fun fact, did you know he was part of Goosebumps as well?
Nuh-uh. No. Yeah. Slappy.
He was Slappy, but did you also know he did the voice, he did a lot of the sound effects in the introduction of the theme song.
I didn't know that.
So he did the dog. Woof, 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 woof. He did the dog. He did the guy who said, "Viewers beware, you're in for a scare." That was Cal Dodd, dude.
Nice.
He said he did some other stuff, and I never would have known that if my kids wouldn't have came with me. And he just loved my kids. My kids sat there and talked to him for 10 minutes, and it was such a great experience. And we had such a great time, and the kids had a great time. That he like pulled up a Bluetooth speaker and pulled up the theme song and said, "Look, I did this right here, kids, and I did this right here, and I did this and this and this." And he just lit up when it came to my kids. And I knew he did Slappy, but I had no idea how involved he was with the like the sound effects and things like that with the introduction theme song.
Yeah, that's great.
That's cool, man. I just showed some footage earlier of Grant Austin Comic Con with my interview with him. My interview with him was okay. It was a little awkward because my main 3 questions I ask are, what'd you have for breakfast? What's your favorite movie line? And he said something like, "I don't watch movies. I don't like movies. I'm not a movie guy." It just. But he finally he gave me one line from one of his favorite movies eventually, but it was okay. But he wouldn't do any voices for me. It was okay. He had more fun with my kids than he did with me. I'll just say that. But Greater Austin Comic Con was fun. So this is Bell County. I'm about to show you the Billy West clip. I was in tears, not in tears, but I was like I said, emotional because as soon as he started doing the voices, it was hitting me in the heart. Like, wow, I remember this. I was there when this aired, when this premiered, all that Nickelodeon stuff, all that stuff, dude. I was all over it. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Thanks. That's gonna smell delicious.
Yes.
Okay, right. Hey, Billy, how's the con treating you so far?
Okay, so when I said that's gonna smell delicious, he burped in my microphone right as soon as I gave it to him.
Thanks. That's gonna smell delicious.
Yes.
Okay, right. Hey, Billy, how's the con treating you so far?
All is well. I mean, I'm just so happy to meet everybody and come out here and perform little antics for everybody. I like to spend time talking, and I really enjoy it.
Nice. And what'd you have for breakfast this morning?
What did I have for breakfast? I want to tell you, but it's almost unspeakable.
I interviewed David Carradine, and he said, Robert Carradine, and he said, I had scotch for breakfast.
Really?
That's what he told me. But so what was your inspiration for Stimpy and Doug? Those are my 2 favorite childhood friends.
Stimson J. Cat was based on one of the 3 Stooges named Larry Fine. He was the guy in the middle that didn't say a whole lot, but when he did, it was hellaciously funny. You're like, "Hey Mo, you put too much tinsel on the tree."
And so I took that and pitched it up, and it became happy, happy, joy, joy. And Doug was just like he was intelligent and he was gentle, you know, he was a gentleman. And, you know, dear Journal, hi, it's me, Doug. No, it isn't, you lying loser. You lousy lemon and lime lollipop licking loser.
That's awesome. Now, go out on the line of Stimpy telling Doug some words of wisdom, or vice versa. Doug giving Stimpy some words of wisdom, or something.
Remember to vote no on question 2. I don't even know what that is.
Beautiful. Awesome. Appreciate you.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Cheers.
So at the time when I was talking to him, it felt like 10 minutes. You know, but clearly that was like a minute and a half clip. But so awesome,
some of
right?
those
What do you
small,
think?
little quick conversations that you have with someone like that, it just feels like it lasts forever. Just because you have with someone like that, it just feels like it lasts forever. Just because you're so entrapped in what's going on, and you're talking to someone that you grew up watching to, listening to on your TV.
Yeah, this was the first person that I met that put me in that. As soon as I started the stream, I was talking about how I used to kind of like poke fun at people when they're like crying when they're meeting their heroes or like celebrity people, whatever. I understand it now. After yeah. So go ahead.
At the Retromania thing down in New Braunfels from a couple years ago. The same thing happened to me when I was talking to Rob Paulson, voice actor for Raphael from the cartoon Ninja Turtles. So while I was sitting there talking to him about it, I started tearing up as well too. So yeah, I know what that's like.
You know that feeling.
Oh yeah.
It was so great. And Billy West did it for me, man. I mean, just bro. I mean, because I was a kid. We were kids watching Ren and Stimpy and Doug. Doug was, I don't know, dude. I love those shows, and I still watch it until this day.
The same for me as well too. Adding on to it when I met John Kassir a couple of years down in San Antonio as well, voice actor for the Crypt Keeper.
Oh yeah, awesome.
You know, I always told my wife, I said, "This is the man that told me bedtime stories at night." You know.
That's awesome. Hey, speaking of John Kassir, check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, cheetahs and humans, it's time to celebrate a momentous occasion. Real life perspective show deserves a sprinkling of Cheetos cheer. Don't you think?
Shout out to the Real Life Perspective Show.
Real Life Perspective Show. Real, as in film reel.
The Real Life Perspective Show.
Everyone watch Sean's The Real Life Perspective Show on YouTube.
Real Life Perspective Show.
The Real Life Perspective Show. I know I'll be listening. It's all about great 80s things, stuff in the 80s, 88 movies, and that's my ballpark. So I'll be there, Sean. Good luck. I'll be listening. Much success. Bye.
The Real Life Perspective Show. REEL. This is a show that celebrates the 80s and 90s, the best generations movie making.
That's right, kiddies, because this is a special shout out to my good friend Sean and your show, the Real Life Perspective Show.
Liter Cola. Do we make Liter Cola? Sean, good luck.
So congrats on your epic achievement. What you've done is amazing. Honestly, you really crunched this one. Keep leaving a trail of Cheetos goodness wherever you go. Take it easy and keep it cheesy. Real life.
I had to share that with you, man.
That's awesome.
So much fun, right? Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah, John Kassir is awesome, man. And I messaged him. I sent him a comment. I said, "Hey, dude, were you Dr. what was it? There was an old commercial for an old science kit thing. Oh, what was it? Dr. Gross, Dr. Squiggly. In the 90s, there was this thing where you can make these like creatures and like out of like gelatin, basically. And I forget. I forget what it was, but yeah, he was the dude. He was the professor or the scientist, the evil scientist in the commercial. And I said, "Hey, man, were you Dr. Whatever, Dr. Squiggly, Dr. Whatever?" He goes, "Hell yeah, I was." That was great, man. John Kassir is a pretty awesome dude.
Pretty cool.
So what was it like meeting him? I'd never met him in person. What was it like meeting him in person?
I mean, he did the voice multiple times. Just really cool, down to earth guy. Very appreciative of his fans. But I say that just about of everybody that I met. So, but him definitely was on a different level.
Yeah, I could see that. I could totally see that. Yeah. What else? Oh, here was a. Oh no! Wait. Here you go. Here was him signing. You didn't see this. I pulled up earlier. He was autographing my Stimpy and my Doug. Right here. So I got a shot of him autograph my Doug, right, and then my Stimpy. So I took pictures of him doing that too, and he was just super cool, man. Super cool, Billy West, dude. Shout out Billy West. Thank you. Thank you.
Those kind of people.
Yeah, super nice, dude. What is this?
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
So she was working the Comic-Con. She was staff, just taking footage. She's the one posting on Instagram right now of all the stuff that you see. They're like, day one, this is what happened. Here's just some more footage, what to expect tomorrow. This is in A, the big dome. So similar to HEB Center.
Yeah, the only thing we didn't like was just the single file line to get in. That was the one thing that sucked about it. File line to get in. That was the one thing that sucked about it.
Yeah, but even once you get in, there's that first hall. Once you get in, is not cold. It's pretty warm in there as well. Just to give you a heads up, because all the doors are open. You know, because people are coming in and out, in and out, in and out. Not only from that entrance and that, but there's exits all around everywhere, and so people are just coming in and out everywhere, every direction you can think of. So I mean, I wouldn't like, I don't know, it wasn't like horrible, but it wasn't. I would say Hall A down there was the coolest spot I've been in, where you meet the main celebs, where Kevin Eastman is and all those guys, and. But I also met this guy, and he was pretty cool. I felt like a goober because I didn't get his reference. Tell me if you know who this is.
How's it? You speak into it. How's the Comic-Con treating you so far?
So far, so good. Everything's working out like planned. I sent out memos last night to about 50,000 people, and they all responded, said they'd be here.
Oh, here they are.
And here they are.
Awesome. What'd you have for breakfast this morning, Jim?
Coffee.
Coffee?
And a bagel.
Beautiful. Hey, I see you got the drumsticks over here. Do you drum?
Absolutely, but where did I get them?
Where did you get them? From the Cavern Club.
Name that iconic venue.
I couldn't tell you.
I'll give you a hint. It's in Liverpool, England, and there's a band that came from there that used to play there.
The Cavern. I don't know, the Who, could be anybody. I don't know, the Led Zeppelin. Who else could have played there? Give me a hint. Give me another hint.
They're called the Beatles.
Oh, those guys.
No, that was a hint. That was a hint.
Yeah. Very good. What was one of the
So,
first?
did you see what he did right there? He looked to the left.
What was one of the first?
And I couldn't help but to laugh. Listen.
Very good.
So he looks to the left there. What is he looking at? The lady from Austin Powers is in there, like Dr. Evil's wife or whatever she was. And she's over there. Everybody's asking her to do the send in the sharks, whatever. So we both looked because Jesus did that scream. And we looked over and we're like, what's wrong with that lady? But I don't know if he understood it, but it was just funny that he reacted to her next door, dude.
Who's one of the first?
Fun fact.
What was one of the first voice acting jobs you ever got? What was your first character you ever came up with?
Gosh, probably something to get me kicked out of class.
Oh.
In 4th or 5th grade, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what was one of your first professional gigs that you got?
The first one was Dumbo Circus. I was Lionel the Lion. It was on Disney Channel, brand new. Disney Channel is about a year old, and that was my first job, Lionel the Lion.
Okay, I won't take any more of your time.
No problem.
How about give us, if Winnie the Pooh gave Tigger some advice?
Stay sweet as honey, and don't forget to keep on bouncing, because that would be ridiculous. And come on down and see me at the con. You know where it is. Get down here, y'all. I'll plant you now and dig you later.
Plant you now, dig you later. You know who that is, right? You're muted. Let's unmute you. There you go.
I'm having some echo feedback in my headphones. So I was trying to figure out what I need to do to get rid of it.
Oh, is it like is it feedback or is it like echo?
It's an echo.
Oh, see, I hate that. Sometimes that happens when I have guests up here. So that's something you gotta look forward whenever if you're gonna play stuff from your system audio. What is that? No, I don't know. Sorry. Okay. So that's causing you issues. Okay. Oh, my bad, man.
That's all good.
So yeah, I had a great time, man. It was really fun. It was really fun doing that, dude. It was. This is just some of the stuff of, just random shots of. Let's see. I don't know. Here's the Lego guys. I wanted to give these guys a shout out. Let me mute that so you don't get. Is there an echo now?
No, it's only when I talk. It's only when I talk.
Is it happening right now?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I do this? How about now? Is that a little bit better?
Can you hear me better now?
I can hear you fine. Is the echo gone?
Yeah, there's no echo on there now.
So that's the thing with StreamYard. There's an issue whenever you have guests on here and you share your system audio.
Okay.
Has the option there. So be aware of that if you're going to share, if you have guests on there or like you and your buddy are on there, and that's going to happen. That's going
to we'll definitely get it figured out before we do anything. We're supposed to work on this on figuring everything out here on StreamYard back on Wednesday, but my co-host, he had to go up to Dallas for work, so, and he didn't get back till like late last night, so it kind of put a damper on that. So but yeah, we're definitely going to be working on it throughout the week. So
yeah, Tony over on Instagram, we're over on YouTube, buddy. If you want to pop on over, man. Yeah, I was just kind of looking over some footage there. Four Loaves, welcome to the show, young man. Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well.
Jim Cummings is definitely on the list of autographs to obtain. My wife has a Winnie the Pooh pop from the Christopher Robin movie that she wants to get signed.
Oh, nice.
And I'm bringing my Leatherhead reissue from the cartoon to get signed by him as well, too.
Was that him?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And he was also an alternate for Shredder as well.
Oh, after Phil?
During. So I'm assuming it was during the time.
Okay.
Because don't forget, James Avery was also Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So,
sure.
So I'm probably thinking in times to where James Avery had to go do shooting for Fresh Prince. He couldn't make record time for Ninja Turtles. So
yeah, man, because as a kid, I don't remember the voice change when it went after Phil left, right? After Uncle Phil left and James Avery, and it was somebody else. It was like, I forget what season that started in on, but
yeah. I mean, even some of like the first 1 or 2 seasons, you could every now and then in an episode, you could hear that the voice is different.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. I need to go back. I have the whole series, and I basically watched like maybe season 1 and 2, and just to kind of relive it a little bit. But then I remember jumping. I forgot where I was jumping into it, but it was a the voice of Shredder was completely changed. It wasn't even. It sounded totally different. I was like, that totally changes the vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I finally decided on what I'm gonna have Kevin Eastman sign for me. I've got a Super 7 Space Cadet Raphael that I'm gonna have him sign.
Oh wow, that's cool.
I was racking my brain. I'm like, I have no idea what to bring to get him to sign. So, well, okay, here's this, and it just turned out to be like probably one of the better options because I've got like some like the NECA movie figures and stuff like that of the Turtles. I've got like a bunch of different various Funko Pops. I've got other action figures and stuff like that, and I'm like, I really dig this Super 7 Space Cadet Raph, so I'll get that signed. So,
yeah, that's great, man. That's great. I didn't even know Super 7 did a Space Cadet Raph because that's a classic, like from the who did that? Who was it? Who did the Playmates? Yeah, that's a classic figure.
I've got my original over on my toy shelf. If I could. Let me see if I can make it work. I probably can't tell, but I've got a whole shelving unit of various action figures and stuff like that.
That's
wrestling,
nice, dude.
old school McDonald's Happy Meal toys, which I think is what bonded me and you over on the old Mac Moon from McDonald's.
Yes, absolutely, it did. Bat City Toys, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. I don't know, is this Tino? I mean, is this Tony or is this Gino? Are you guys like camped out over there? Are you guys like staying the night? Hey, go see my buddies Bat City Toys. They got a booth over there in the Hall A down there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we love it. We love going over there to Bat City Toys. Me and the wife both. Our dentist is actually like in that very first building there, Groovy Dental. So that's where we go to get our teeth worked on and stuff. And then every time we leave, we always make a stop into Bat City Toys to check out and see what they got.
Nice, man. Nice. Good shout out there. That's right, because you guys were right around the corner from each other at Chemical Toy Fair. Yeah. Hey up, Tony. Nope, no camping. We're headed back tomorrow. Whoa, you guys drove. Wow, they drove, man. That's crazy. They drove back to Austin.
It's like what, a 40 mile drive. So
I guess, but I'm spoiled, dude. I'm like, I don't like going. I work like 5 minutes from my house, so so my commute is a 5-minute drive. So I don't like driving anywhere. So I'm like, whoa, you're driving 30 minutes? What are you, crazy? Yeah, about 50. Yeah, 50-ish minutes for sure. Yeah. Okay, cool, man. Well, right on, Tony. Yeah, I saw you pop over on Instagram. Yeah, this is where it's at over here on the YouTubes. Yeah, I was checking out some footage from today, man. It was really fun. It was a really fun opportunity to be there. I'm not gonna be there tomorrow, but you guys will be. And then my buddy from the Ring Rundown is gonna be there tomorrow. So he's gonna come by and say hi to you guys, of course. And shoot, man, I don't know what else is going on. Who else are you gonna try to meet there?
John Heater, the actor that plays Pedro.
Yeah,
them two.
John wasn't there today. He's only there tomorrow.
Yeah, he's there tomorrow. Shannon Elizabeth was on the list as well too. I was gonna have her sign my Jane Silent Bob Strike Backs, or even Jane Silent Bob Reboot, and have her sign it as Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. You know,
awesome, dude. That would have been great.
But yeah, she can't. Death in the family. I mean, I completely understand. You know.
Oh, is that what happened?
Much love out to sending love and prayers to Shannon Elizabeth, in hopes that, you know, whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, obviously the death in the family, that, you know, it sucks. I completely understand. Just, you know, they're in peace if they were suffering from any physical ailments or anything like that, but it's always sad to lose a family member.
Yeah, never fun, man. Yeah, so I had no idea. I just saw the cancellation on Instagram. I had no idea that she was that's what happened to her. That's a bummer, man. I mean, and that's, you know, completely understandable. 100%. I see some of these actors who are like, oh, I'm not going to make it because I didn't make enough pre-order sales. that kind of stuff, But that's a legitimate excuse for sure, man. But that would have been a great thing because I followed all the Kevin Smith movies.
One I haven't been able to make it through yet. I started it a while ago. Was Red State.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Neither have I. So this one's a little touchy because it's like a religious cult that takes over a town or holds people in the community hostage in a church, and they're all radicalized cult. And yeah, it just
so Red State. That's the one with somebody's holding a gun on the cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought I saw. I know I've seen the cover, but I had no idea that was a Kevin Smith movie.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. Never knew that. Yeah,
but I mean, I've seen obviously Dogma, Clerks, Mallrats, Jane Silent Bob, super groovy cartoon movie. Missed out on the Clerks cartoon show that was on like HBO or Showtime or Cinemax or something like that. Obviously, Strikes Back, Reboot, Clerks 3, Clerks 2. I've just about all of them. Yoga Hosers, Tusk. I haven't seen
Yoga
Out.
Yoga Hosers was the one with his daughter, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I still haven't seen that one.
His daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter.
Oh, that's right. Tony's coming in with, or they didn't provide them cubed ham. Metallica. Also G&O Guns N' Roses. What's that from? Help me out here. What are we talking about? I lost the reference. What did we lose at? Tony, what are we talking about, man? We talking about Kevin Smith films? We talking about something from the Comic-Con, or is it just a movie quote? They didn't provide them with cubed ham. That sounds familiar. I know that line. I know that from somewhere. Or they didn't provide them with cubed ham. Tell me, Tony. You're killing me.
It sounded like it might be something from a movie, like a line from a movie, and it's something that as soon as whatever it is, I'm like, oh, duh.
Yeah. It sounds like something maybe from a Kevin Smith movie. Yeah.
Possibly.
But you said Red State was about. Here we go. They canceled their appearance. Oh, okay, like the whole Van Halen thing, where it's like I need nothing but purple M&Ms.
Gotcha.
Blue M&Ms. Yeah.
Because of their rider, essentially. They canceled because they didn't get what they wanted on their rider.
That's right, on the rider. There you go. Rider. Roger. What's your Victor?
Over.
There you go. Thank you, Tony. You have to forgive me. I'm a little slow this time of the night. I'm not normally up this late at night. And this is, look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, granted, it's light beer. It's Red Stripe. It's Jamaican LA beer. It's light beer, but forgive me. I'm a little slow at this point. Man, what a great day, dude. What a great few weeks. It's just been nonstop. So I wanted to come in and do a little open mic where we just come in and just kick it and chillax and just talk about whatever, man. So
yeah. So over Labor Day weekend. It's Labor Day weekend, right? It's the end of August. Right. So there's an event. Obviously, you got Ekman's Car Show down in San Antonio on the 31st, and then that same weekend at Wonderland of the Americas Mall down in San Antonio, his name is Angel Castorona. Shout out to Angel. He's putting on a I Want My Retro 90s version. So, and I know he's bringing in Mindy Sterling, Frau Farbissina, yes, of Austin Powers fame, and turned out to be Scotty's mom at the end of Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
That's okay. That's the lady who was there today, right?
That's who you were talking about. Yeah, earlier. Who Jim Cummings turned to look towards to the left at.
Got her coming. Nice.
But yeah, and he's got, I believe, trying to get Jonathan Lipnicki back, the little boy from Stuart Little, Jerry Maguire, Like Mike.
Oh, nice. That's cool. I wonder what that kid's up to these days.
He's. I'm not 100% sure. I know he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu martial artist. Yeah, he's in. I know he's been doing that for the last quite a few years.
That's wild. I thought he'd be a brain surgeon by now because he knows the human head weighs 8 pounds.
Right? You would think so.
That's awesome, man. Good for him, dude. That's cool. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. So that's going on in San Antonio as well at the mall, you said?
Yeah, at the Wonderland of the Americas Mall.
Wonderland at the Americas Mall. There's more than one in San Antonio? You have to help me out here.
Yeah, so you got the North Star, you got Rolling Oak, you got Ingram, and then the Wonderland of the Americas. Wonderland of the Americas is more like mom and pop shop stores.
Okay.
You know,
not the Riverwalk.
No, not the Riverwalk. No, it's on 410. It's like right off of Fredericksburg Road. It's like maybe another couple miles past the North Star Mall.
Oh, okay.
There's cool. There's a Dave & Buster's in the same parking lot as that. There's a Target attached to it as well, and a JCPenney, I believe. So it's got those two main stores, but all the other actual stores in the mall itself are all like mom and pop type stores.
That's awesome, dude. That sounds like a lot of fun. Mighty fine, bro. Mighty fine. All right. Well, I don't know, man. I think I know you just hopped on, man, but I've been at it for
I'm getting tired as well. Me and the wife, we still both got a shower, and we're getting up early as possible to try to get as close in the line as possible to get in. I know doors for us won't open until 10, but we're both thinking that kind of the earlier we get there, the better our chances of getting in will be, as early as possible to the 10 o'clock time.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, so go get you some good sleep, man, and be prepared to. It's kind of wait in line a little bit, but it's gonna be worth it, man. You're gonna have a great time.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, we got all the other voice actors, suit actors from Ninja Turtles, autographs and stuff like that, like at other past cons and stuff. So
nice,
strictly
man.
Going there for Partners in Crime, Kevin Eastman, and then just the few others that I mentioned just a little bit ago.
That's cool, man. That's gonna be a lot of fun. That's great. I wanted to meet Judith today and then Brian, but they were it just didn't work out. They were either the line was too long, or by the time I got back to them, they were off doing photo ops or
photo ops and panels. I think they had going on today as well.
For sure, man. Yeah, but I heard she was really fun, really, really nice, and I wish I would have kept my Surf Ninjas DVD. Yeah, that would have been great.
So they did a Turtles thing up in Dallas back in September last year, and I actually talked to Ernie Reyes about what it was like filming that movie Surf Ninjas and working with Leslie Nielsen and stuff like that. He's like it was the best time. He's like, however, what sucked though is when we were shooting over there in Thailand, he's like, it was hot as hell, and they had us in like broken down trailers and stuff like that in between sets and stuff like that. He's like, but it was brutal, but it was fun.
Yeah, that's Hollywood for you, man. Everything looks, it's just a camera. It's just a camera. What you don't see is, what they're going through all that, especially like these people who sit in suits all day, like the Ninja Turtles and things like that. It's wild, man. Yeah, I can't imagine, but we are so appreciative nowadays. I'm sure everybody's spoiled and they get, they can, they take care of everybody, but back then, it was a different story.
Oh yeah. And I think a lot of it, what they were able to do was just all based on the location where they were shooting at as well too, because Thailand, is still, it's an evolved country, but there's still parts of it that are still almost kind of third world like.
Yeah, for sure, man. Very cool. All right, bud. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming on tonight, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to hit the sack.
Thanks for having me on.
and I'm looking forward to us finally, getting together. I want to come on y'all's show and talk about wrestling because I'm still like I told you, I'm watching the Monday Night Nitro right now, and I'm loving every minute of it, man. I'm just like, that was my teenage years, dude.
Right. So what was the latest years you got into watching? You were into watching wrestling, like 97, 98, 99.
Man, I honestly couldn't tell you a specific year because after Sting, because he kind of stayed as, like, I call him the Crow, right? He kind of stayed like that for the rest of his career, right? As he's still doing right now, right? He never stopped that. So that's kind of where I left off. But I guess, I mean, I don't remember if like WCW just left and went off the air, or if I just outgrew it.
So in 2001 is when WCW was finally gone. They'd filed for bankruptcy and they were acquired by the WWF at the time.
Okay.
So essentially the last match for WCW Monday Night Nitro was Ric Flair versus Sting for the WCW heavyweight title. That match closed out to the final Nitro of the WCW. And then eventually a lot of their wrestlers ended up migrating into the WWE. They tried to do an invasion angle with WCW and ECW teaming up to take on WWF. So if you remember, like I said, the Sting Ric Flair match from 2001 Monday Night Nitro, that was essentially going to be the end of WCW.
I don't, and don't spoil it for me because I'm literally watching every episode, and then I have to stop to go find the special, like the pay-per-views. The pay-per-views. So I just finished Halloween Havoc, and I'm like, maybe the very first one.
Okay.
I'm in season 1. So yeah, I'm literally just starting from the beginning, and it's amazing. Like, my perspective as a teenager was I didn't really follow the drama or anything, so I never knew that in WCW, like, who the bad guys were, really. I mean, I knew the guys that looked bad, you know, and like the Giant, when he came in, obviously he was bad, or whatever they called him back then.
Yeah, no, he was the Giant in WCW when he debuted for for WCW. He was the Giant.
Yeah, and Hulk Hogan had started losing his body mass because he got, that's where he faced the Giant in Halloween Havoc, right? Because they were in monster trucks pulling each other is what they were doing.
Okay.
And then as soon as they got out, Hulk Hogan won. He pushed the Giant's monster truck out of the boundaries, whatever, and he wins. And then the drama starts happening where he's like, "Hey, I won." Hulk Hogan, yeah, he wins. They're on some rooftop somewhere, and then the Giant comes out and starts fighting with them. And then, of course, the drama goes, he gets up on the ledge. It's like, oh no, Hulk Hogan's about to go over the edge, and then Hulk Hogan flips it and actually knocks the Giant off the building. Right, that was the drama. And then a few minutes, like 10 minutes later, Eric Bischoff and everybody's like, putting on the drama. And they're like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on here. I got no words. And then Hulk comes out. He goes, I just want to tell you, brothers, for all the Hulkamaniacs, what just went on outside. And the next thing you know, the Giant comes walking down the aisle. This, and to go
so
fight
this
him.
has got to be at least 96 ish,
early,
95, 96 ish. When
they premiered,
roughly, huh?
It was right when they premiered. It was the very first in the Hall of Americas, the Mall of America, very first live Monday Night Nitro. I started from the very beginning. That was the very first one because I was watching that documentary on who killed WCW. And a lot of people blame Eric Bischoff. A lot of people blame Ted Turner or whatever, all that stuff.
No, I'm going to blame Russo, Bischoff, Hogan, and Russo, Bischoff, Hogan.
Who is Russo?
I'm going to have to say those and Russo, yeah.
Who is that?
Bischoff, Vince Russo. He was a WWF writer for the longest time until he finally left there, and then went over to WCW. This was like in the late 90s going into the early 2000s. This is where you knew that WCW was finally going off the rails. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything else, but you had Movie Star win their world heavyweight title. Just a lot of chaos going on. There was just no direction whatsoever, and a lot of it was because of the fact that you had a lot of bloated paychecks on some certain top tier talent, so
makes sense. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finish. I'm slowly getting into it. I even do live streams like on my Twitch. If you don't follow me on Twitch, make sure you follow me because you can't stream stuff like that on here on YouTube, right?
Mhm.
So right now with StreamYard, I'm streaming simultaneously across on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, all at the same time. And but if I want to stream something like if I feel like I'm feeling froggy, I'm gonna go play some Are You Afraid of the Dark right now.
Mhm.
I'll go do it strictly on stream and Instagram because they don't really the problem with Instagram only allows typically 1 hour of live streaming. And then they cut you. Sometimes they forget about you. They don't even bother with they don't even bother, like, whatever. So but every once in a while I'll get the notification you've been cut off from Instagram because you've eluded your time or whatever. But I've been streaming some Monday Night Nitros on my Twitch just because it's just delicious. It's just deliciousness,
Oh yeah, definitely early WCW days were where it was at. So
yeah. So that's what I'm enjoying right now, man. I'm going back and like the storyline and everything, and it's just fun. I mean, it's funny. I think Eric Bischoff and Tony Schiavone, they sound exactly the same.
They do.
So but I didn't see him until the pay-per-view showed up on the first Halloween Havoc because I guess he did the Saturday nights. He would do the Saturday night shows.
Yeah.
And I can't find those. I mean, I haven't looked for them. I haven't dug for them. But on Peacock, I've only found the Monday Night Nitros. Are there other Saturday ones on there too?
No, I'm not even sure if they have even WCW Thunder. I think that was it was either their Saturday night or their Thursday night show, but I know they had another show. I know you're right about the Saturday show. That may have been their WCW Thunder night, or it may have been moved to Thursday like later on in WCW's tenure. But I used to watch, I'd start out with WCW Monday Night Nitro because that started at 8 o'clock. And then I'd switch over to Monday Night Raw at 9. And then I would switch back and forth kind of in between commercial breaks. And then, I would watch the secondary WCW show later on in the week.
Yeah. The worst part was when they timed it where both of them were at commercial breaks at the same time. You know what I mean? That was the worst, wasn't it? Oh, it's good stuff, man. Good stuff, dude. All right, man. All right. Well, I could sit here and talk some more with you, but yeah, dude.
We gotta save stuff for the Ring Rundown show. So anybody out there, can I plug the show?
Tell everybody cool? Where they can find you, man.
So we are at youtube.com/ the Ring Rundown Podcast. You can find us on Twitter, the Ring Rundown Podcast, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, all the Ring Rundown Podcast.
Nice, man. Go check these guys out. If you're into anything wrestling, they keep up with current, past, in the middle, everything in between, man. It's so much fun.
I think the show that we're doing with you, I think is just all going to be retro, like late 80s into the early 90s. So that'll be a good one. So I'll definitely need to go back and check out some of the earlier years of both WWF and WCW. So
awesome. Yeah. And that's what it's all about. I can't wait to go back. So I just decided to start with Monday Night Nitro and then go from there, but I still need to go back and watch, because when I was little, watching those old school pay-per-views, we couldn't afford the pay-per-views. We would go to my dad's friend's house to go watch I don't even remember if it was SummerSlam or what, but you know, I there's some things I can't say online that the that the guy that the house would say, you know, if we were little kids sitting in front of their TV, you know, that kind of stuff. Just some really great nostalgic memories with the OG WWF back in that just bright, colorful. Everybody was just, you know, bright yellow, blue, all the awesomeness that it was back then. You know,
Yeah, when I got into it, it wasn't until '97, so we had the like getting into the height of Stone Cold, The Rock, the whole Attitude Era. But I did grow up hearing about it, you know, from kids in my elementary school talking about either Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, all these other different wrestlers, Jake the Snake, Ultimate Warrior, stuff like that. So I heard the names and stuff like that, but it wasn't until, you know, like you said, summer 97, 96, 97, going into, you know, like I said, just started hitting that Attitude Era peak. But
okay, nice.
But I
dropped off. I dropped off when Stone Cold came around. I think I had graduated high school and had to focus on, you know, paying rent rather than watching TV, you know, at that point.
I understand. I completely understand.
But I love Stone Cold. I think Stone Cold is the coolest. I mean, still to this day, he's still one of the coolest dudes on the planet.
He was always my number one favorite wrestler of all time.
Okay, awesome.
And until I did get to meet in person the Von Erich brothers. So this is Kevin Von Erich's two sons, Ross and Marshall. They were at a Retromania thing down in San Antonio a couple weeks ago, and got to talk to them and meet them. And they've been wrestling. Well, Marshall, who's the oldest son of Kevin Von Erich, has been wrestling since 2012. And then his younger brother, Ross, got into it as well too. And they became the Von Erich brother tag team. And they've just recently, there's a promotion down in San Antonio called RCW. They're tag team champions, and then them along with Dustin Rhodes, so Dusty Rhodes' oldest son, just captured the ROH 6-man tag team titles. And getting to meet them and talk to them from a couple weeks ago, like they are like some of the most down to earth people ever to come out of the world of professional wrestling. I mean, they had no, like, you know, you go to some of these events and you got some of these wrestlers who think they're all high and mighty and, you know, but then just chill, humble, down to earth, very appreciative of everybody that came out to see them. And I actually got to see them wrestle. We got to see them wrestle for the first time back in December down in San Antonio. I was dressed up as Santa Claus on vacation, and I had ringside seats, and I got them to sign my sign that I brought with me. And when I talked to them about it, they're like, oh, dude, like, we totally remember you. That was dope that you were dressed up as Santa.
That's awesome, man. Didn't you do a post on that? Pretty quick, pretty soon. Okay, I knew I saw something about that. I didn't. I like I said, I don't know anything about current stuff, but I did see that post that you did with him. That's awesome. Yeah, man. That's so much fun.
Dude. I mean, if you're a wrestling fan in Texas, then the Von Erich name is synonymous with Texas wrestling.
Texas Tornado, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, from their classics at the Pavilion, the Stampede, up in Dallas area, but just with everything that their family name has gone through, it's glad to see positive outcomes coming from that family name, you know.
Right on, man. That's great. I still haven't seen the movie. I still want to see it.
Oh my god, the movie is awesome. There's just one little thing in that movie that just kills it, but everything else in that movie is just top tier. And I didn't cry until the very end. I'm not ashamed to say it. I had tears rolling down my face at the very end of the movie.
Yeah. And that's good when you can find a movie that it just lets you do that. You know what I mean? And it looks like one of those movies that will do that. The last bro movie that did that for me was The Warrior. Oh, was just called Warrior. Did you ever see that movie?
That's the one with John Cena in it, isn't it?
No, it's called Warrior. It's with Tom Hardy and the guy from What is he from? He's in a lot of random stuff, man. He was in a random Jason Bateman movie called The Gift, where he played like a psycho.
I saw The Gift. That was good.
That dude, the psycho dude in that movie.
Okay.
He plays it's got Nick Nolte in it. If you've never seen it, it's about UFC fighting. So
his name sounds familiar. I've probably like not seen it, but I've like seen the poster or the image for it or something.
You have got to see this movie. It's the guy who directed Miracle, the hockey movie. And but this is about two brothers basically separated because their dad was an alcoholic and the wife left. And one kid went with the mom, one kid stayed with the dad. You know, Nick Nolte is this recovering alcoholic coming back to try to rekindle his relationships with his kids, which is not going well because they resent him to the max. Well, one brother went to the military. One brother became a chemistry teacher with a wife and kids. Well, there's this UFC competition to win a lot of money. Well, the story goes, one of the brothers in the military has a brother in arms that died, and he was best friends with this guy, and he wants to win the money for that guy's family, for his wife and kids who are kind of struggling. Well, on the other hand, you got the chemistry teacher who has a wife and family in house that is just like losing his money, about to lose his house, and, but his
financial hard times.
Yeah. And they both want to join it for this thing, but who do you root for? So you got Nick Nolte in the middle of it all, trying to, rekindle his relationship with both of his sons, which none of them really want to have it. But Tom Hardy, the military one, comes back and says, you know what? You're not my dad, but you were a great coach. You were great at that. So you can train me, right? So it all starts from there. And dude, it is so good. It is like it's kind of hard to watch because it's hard. I don't know, man. It's just a great bro movie. It's like what is a movie called? Rudy. It's like Rudy. Okay. I mean, Rudy was really lighthearted, right? But it's on the bro max of bro movies, and it's so good, dude. Especially if you got siblings, and it's really good. It's really good. I'll just say that. Go watch Warrior. Go watch Warrior.
Right, I'll check that out. But you got to check out the Iron Claw movie. I mean, that, like I said, just there was just one thing that just kind of was the one, the one thing that I just wish I could just erase from the movie. Otherwise, the movie is a straight 11 out of 10. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I will watch it before our live stream together, and we'll talk about it on your show. Show. We'll definitely get it figured out when we could work it out to where we can get you on. Right on, man. Awesome, dude. Well, cool, man. Right on. Let's stop right there. That's a great precursor there. So, hey, man, thanks for coming on tonight. It's so nice to see you. This was really fun. Me on. You bet, buddy. I'm glad we got to sit around and chat and get to know each other a little bit more and all that fun stuff. Real Life Crew, thanks for joining us tonight. Man, 3 hours and 19 minutes. How about that, guys? We hit almost a new record. I've been on a 4-hour stream before. So, but we got a lot of fun stuff coming up next Friday night, guys. We've got Broken Arcade. If you don't know who Broken Arcade is, go check him out. He owns his own arcade inside of his house, and he's got all these retro things, all these retro games and things. So he's going to come on. We're going to be talking about our favorite arcade games. The following weekend, I've got a Garbage Pail Kids sketch artist official. He's going to come on. We're going to talk about our favorite Garbage Pail Kids, and he's going to do a live sketch for us, guys. So you don't want to miss it. The next couple of weeks, stay tuned and make sure you're checking out the Real Life Perspective Show. All right, my friend, we're out of here. Have a great night, sir. Have fun tomorrow. Make sure you post some pictures, man. I want to see some stuff. I want to see. Definitely. I want to see it, man. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So definitely. Have a great time. Tell the missus hi for us. and
Will
we
do.
will see everybody. Actually, you know what? Give us a line, one of your favorite wrestling lines, or any movie line that you want to say, something that's fun, and we'll go out on that.
Oh yeah.